Good morning, Rufino.
Good morning, mami. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm good. How are you? And my leopard suit. That's what I got on. I got a leopard suit on here.
Oh,
Huh?
that's a picture.
It's a picture. What? You thought it was for me? Real? You thought I was dressed up like this right now?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either. You said it.
I don't know. I'm new here.
Why you start with me so early in the morning?
I
Come on.
know.
Did you sleep well?
No, I haven't go to sleep yet. I'm gonna go to sleep in a little bit. I woke
Damn, you
in the
didn't sleep
afternoon.
yet. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. What was you busy doing?
You don't want to know.
I don't know. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, tell me. Were you doing something nasty? Yeah. What is it? What was all these noises?
There's no noises.
Oh yeah, you was. You
No. I'm not doing that. Not
No,
anymore.
you wasn't doing that anymore. Were you doing that earlier?
I've been working.
Oh, you've been working. Okay. What are you? What? What's with the noises? Do you realize? Do you even realize that you do that? You do a lot of moaning.
I do that because I'm natural like that.
You're naturally
You know?
what? A moaner?
You can say that.
It's okay. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, you always fucking with me.
I fuck with everybody. That's what I do.
Y siempre me dejan blanco.
Go live to talk shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, mama? What's going on?
Nothing, papito. Just waking up. Well, I woke up a while ago, honestly. I did my quiet time this morning. And I put the radio on. And I'm just talking shit to Damani. He's the only one who's been talking to me well, he's not really talking to me. He's just tapping the live. He knows better.
So put him on the live. Oh, they don't want to get on the live.
Yeah, because, I think he's scared. He's scared to get yelled at.
Oh, my God.
I be yelling at people sometimes.
It's okay.
I know. I think it's okay. They love it. They love it. They just don't want to be the butt of my jokes.
You always yell when you're doing everything?
Always what?
You always yelling when you're doing everything?
I'm always yelling. What does that mean?
You say you yell to people.
I mean, I don't want to yell at people. They just get on my nerves sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you ever got on my nerves before.
No?
I don't think so. I don't think I yelled at you before.
You always are.
You think so? Really?
It's okay.
Am I yelling at you now?
No, right now you look like you want to do something else. But
what I look like I'm gonna do? It's a fucking picture.
no. You sound. Sorry. You sound like you want to do something else. But
what do I want to do? What do I sound like I want to do?
Like you're nice to me. Like I'm like you know me all your life.
I do. I talk to everybody. Like, the first time I talked to you, didn't we make love already?
That doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
Virtual doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's why I go in on a website sometimes and then they go, oh, the OnlyFans sometimes I go because I want to check somebody out, and they go, oh, listen, get in here so we can make love and this and that, and then I go, make love how? I go, make love how? And then they're like, I'll do this, I go, but listen, this is not making love. This is virtual.
It's not.
Virtual.
But again, I wouldn't even consider that making love, because to me, making love is more like emotional.
Somebody you care for. Exactly.
Exactly. So me and you was in a box together. Well, you was in that box, I was in this box, and and then we had the music, and I was using my imagination, and we were making love
yeah, that's better than the love from that other website, because it wasn't but still the real thing is
I mean, absolutely. Ain't nothing beats the real thing.
And I talked to you a couple times already, and then we talk
and you still haven't made it to Tampa. I know.
until we meet. We'll talk until we meet.
Whatever. If you haven't made it to Tampa yet, thank you for the
I can make it to Tampa. I want to go to I want to see the House and Bush horses and
what horses?
House and Bush horses in that place where they got the lions and tigers.
What? Busch Gardens?
Busch Gardens. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
You really want to go to Busch Gardens? Okay, we'll go to Busch Gardens.
Okay, listen. If you have a better suggestion, I'll leave it to you.
I thought we were fucking, Rufino. I thought we were fucking.
No, that's what I want to do. I didn't want to say it like that.
You want to see the fucking horses and the fucking tigers and shit?
Pero,
Whatever.
pero I want to be nice. I want to be
We'll go to
romantic.
Busch
You know,
Gardens. We'll go to
I want
Busch
to fuck.
Gardens. Whatever. No,
But
it's too late. We're going to Busch Gardens.
no. After we fuck. But listen, hey,
We're going to live in the
babe,
fantasy land that you want to live in. And we're going to go to.
listen. I'm living in a fantasy line, and every fantasy comes true to me.
Really?
So,
Because you haven't made it here yet.
okay, do you really want me to make it there?
Oh, Lord. No, listen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I like you. You're sexy as fuck.
No, you don't. No, you
You look
don't.
like you can swallow my cock all the way down to your throat,
You
and then I love that. So
You don't like me. You just want to look at me. I get it. You want to live in your fantasy.
no, baby, come on.
Don't baby me. It's the truth. Because if you like somebody, if you hungry, you go get something to eat. Right?
I work. Listen, I'll come over there in a minute. If now after you told me, you never told me this today, until today, that we were fucking on none of that shit.
Oh
You
my
know,
God. Yes, I did. As a matter of fact,
because that's what I want.
how I remember you.
And that's all I want right now, and then we go from there.
About it. Go ahead. You believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. I already know.
Oye, mommy. Let's not get into this. Listen, I'll be there before the summer. Okay.
Yep.
And listen,
This shit. I do because I even have it recorded from the last time you said it. You said this before. The last time we had a conversation before you before I ended the live or before you left the live, you actually said you was gonna be in my DM, but you never was, and you said you was gonna.
I sent you my number.
You're not. Man, come on.
I sent you my number.
Nah, I'm good. I'm fucking good.
You didn't call me back.
I'm gonna sit here and beg a man. So every time I see him, to
You
wonder.
don't have to beg nothing.
That shit is fucking crazy that I gotta sit there. But I'm supposed to be so sexy as fuck, but yet you can't take a day off to come out here so we can go to fucking Busch Gardens and fuck. It's weird as shit, but I get it. It happens to me all the fucking time.
It's not happening to you. Please, can you slow down your roll, please?
Domani, is it happening to me? It is happening.
Nothing happening to you.
It is.
Nothing happening to you.
No, you did it already. You did it already. I get it.
No.
It's all right. It's the first time.
If you
Anyway,
listen,
so
I already told you.
Did you so you got plans for today? Oh, well, you didn't go to sleep yet.
No, I gotta work. I gotta work in the morning.
You gotta work.
I got my mother in the hospital.
What time is the morning? It's already 6:00.
I gotta work at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so that's the afternoon. All right, so
My mother's in the hospital.
Ivan, I waste my time with all these men. That's the reason why I be
Listen.
on it. None of these men be coming through. Too busy working, I guess.
No, I'll take some work off, but I'm not gonna take work off for something that's I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, really?
But now, listen. After you told me this,
I thought I told you what? I told you it the last time too. I tell everybody that.
okay. Listen. I'm gonna DM you my number. Call me on WhatsApp or something right now, and we're gonna talk.
What do you mean? I need what's up? I live in America. I could use my fucking cell phone.
Oh, you can use your cell phone. I'm gonna send you my number through the DM.
Don't you use your cell phone? You using your cell phone? Are you using your cell phone right now?
Yeah, but let's talk through the DM, not through here.
Yeah, what? I understand. Oh God, you
Te voy a
told me.
mandar el teléfono. Te voy a mandar el teléfono.
What? I don't
Call me back.
I told you that before. You don't fucking pay attention.
All
to
right,
that.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna DM you with my number.
You told me that last time.
I did it, and then you. I don't know if you. I guess you didn't get it.
You didn't. Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason. He's very shady. I mean, he's not very shady. He's just like every man on this fucking app, scared, so socially awkward, or too busy working. That working and money is more important than actual human connection. I mean, I get it by now. But when men keep on saying, "Oh, it's so easier for a woman than a man," it's bullshit because I can't seem to look. He's on like I'm even on pause. Good morning, Daddy D Dada. I mean, ask Damani. Damani, how many times I get rejected? I get rejected every fucking day. I don't know. Do I do? Maybe I do need counseling. Maybe because I keep on getting rejected and I still keep on coming back onto this app and fucking keep on trying. All right, I understand. Ivan. Good morning. I don't know. I'm about to let him down. He over here got me on fucking pause. If you on this app, you fucking scared. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Quit chasing cars. What happens when the dope?
Sorry, Jackson. Ay, mamá. I sent it to you. Call me. All right.
I know, Ivan. Everybody says that too. He lives in Miami. He lives in Miami.
Listen.
Listen, what?
You should be just like me. We are on the same age. We should be like trying to settle down at this age.
What?
I'm trying to settle down. Oh my God. Yeah, she's laughing at me. Forget it.
Oh my God. See, that's what I'm saying. Yo, you men. What's up with you older men always want to be settled down?
Older men?
Settle down?
Older men?
Yeah. All men, every man that I meet wants to settle down. And
No.
that's the reason why I can't get no fucking
I just want to
y'all just want to settle down.
have a good relationship. I want to fuck all the fucking time.
You're lying. You don't, because if you wanted to fuck, you would have been in Tampa already fucking me.
I already came to.
Look, who's calling?
Te mandé el número. Call me back.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. Your phone went out.
No, free Rachel. I'm here. I sent you the number. Go check your
DM. What do you want me to do with that number? I'm not gonna sit here on the phone and have a conversation with you. When you come to Tampa, then we
talk to me so we can get
call you for what? So we can have a conversation to pretend again. What were you gonna do to me when you see me? No. When you come out here, then you hit me up. And that's what I told you the last time too. Stop fucking come on now.
Yeah, but you never call me.
I don't fucking do. I give a shit why I gotta know you.
I don't even know if I get over there and I'm gonna get stranded.
I'm not trying to marry you.
I'm gonna go.
I'm not trying to marry you. I'm not trying to marry you.
Me neither.
I don't need to know you. I don't need to know you at all.
All right, go back for a second, please, and then.
The what? Hey, good morning, Southern.
All right, call me back if you want.
Call you back for what?
Okay, Okay, I'll call you back when I hit over there. I'll call you back when I get over there.
Then that's what I told you the last time, and you never
when
got
I'm
here.
leaving over there. But call me so I can have your number so we can have the information. If you want,
okay,
it's up
listen,
to you.
When you on your way here.
No, what do you mean when I'm on my way there? I don't play shit like that.
Then fucking don't. Then don't come.
But call me for a second, babe, please.
For what? So I can have a conversation about you pretending to come here when you're not gonna come here. I'm
gonna come over there.
Yeah, okay, when you come here, then you hit me up. That's it. It's really simple.
Send me your number then. So I can put it down.
No, when you come here, you don't understand what I'm saying?
I just send you my number, send me yours, so I can log you in.
I'm not giving you my number until you come here. When you come here, when you come to Tampa, I will give you my number and then we can meet up. It's very fucking simple.
Okay, all right. Good night, babe. Bye.
Bye. Good morning, Southern. You know that motherfucker ain't fucking calling me. He told me that shit the last fucking time he came through. Last time he was here, he was saying that shit. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers saying they're gonna do something, don't fucking do it. I'm not giving you my fucking number for what? So you can live in your fucking head about me? No. So you can sit there and pretend that you're gonna do something and not fucking do it? No. You ain't gonna sit here and boo love me on the fucking phone and make me try to sell me fucking dreams. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. When you hear, you call me. When you hear, we can hang out. But other than fucking babe. All right, so what's Alexa? Billy Idol radio on Pandora. Like, I need to know some songs before I fucking go then again. I don't know who Billy Idol is. What does Billy Idol say? Is it white wedding? I can't say white wedding. There you go. White. Thank you, Casey. No shade on all the white tea people yet. But so you heard me. You heard me. Of course, come up. What are you talking about? You think I want to sit here and keep on staring at myself and talking shit? Homes.com. All right. So what does Joan Jett sing? Alexa, what does Joan Jett sing?
Some songs by Joan Jett are Bad Reputation, Do You Want to Touch Me, Bad Karma, and Wild Side.
Why are you laughing at me, Crystal?
Because this month said that Billy Idol is married to Iman. Wrong, whitey man. White wedding. Billy Idol was the white wedding. with the curled lip. Blonde hair, curled lip. Come on, guys. Bring it back to the 80s.
I know, and with Joan Jett, I think I don't know. I mean, and knowing, because I just want to go to hear probably that song because it's probably the only fucking song that I know. But and watch them wait until like all the way at the end, so I gotta sit through all this crazy music to just hear that fucking song. Yeah, I'm excited
Now,
though. Like, it's me out the house. I
I don't
guess.
know nothing about. I know who Joan Jett is, but I don't know nothing about no shit she got.
All I remember is that she used to have like black hair and like used to wear like black clothing, and she was like pale, like she looked like a vampire.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know no song that woman said. I don't know.
I don't know. She probably do. Alexa, play Joan Jett radio on
I feel
Pandora.
like Joan Jett was from the 70s. Was it like what? I have no.
I think she sang like music like not goth music. What was the music like
They need to be rock. Now I'm about to look it up.
I don't know. Yeah, you come on, Miss Google lady. You a Google lady too.
Jett, I'm ready to ride with it. Now you can play Billy Idol because I like some of his shit.
I know, me too, Casey. I only know like one song. I know there's a song that I remember because remember.
See, I know some of Billy Idol songs.
Because remember when
stupid shit. Money. He did Money. Come on, y'all know Billy Idol did Money.
That's right. Oh, the white tea people.
The white tea man with the curled lip. With the blonde spiky hair. Who forgets that?
Blonde spiky hair. You're right. I was over here thinking the wrong person all the time. I was thinking about the other
man. He had old school 80 hits.
Oh, I love rock and roll.
Oh, that's what. Thank you, Susu. Now I know who Joan Jett. I've been found in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Because they all sound like that when they was getting down. Because they was probably high.
Yeah, they won't
I love rock and roll.
All right, so that's what happened. I saw it on Groupon, and Groupon it says at $20, and you got to remember, like, so when MTV first came out, that's what they were playing. They were playing
all white music.
They were all playing all these white team music.
First black man on MTV.
It was like either rock or it was like the like those British. It was a lot of British songs of people from like the UK.
Who was first black man?
So yeah. So I was just like a little bit nostalgic. Like I said, it was $20. I'm gonna be on the lawn, and hopefully I'll see. And you know how white tea people know how to. They get white tea crazy. They get wasted. White tea wasted. So
of course.
Let's see. Let's see how. Good morning, Pink. Good morning. So how you doing, Crystal? You doing good this morning?
Yeah, I'm up.
I know you're up, and it's Mother's Day.
No reason, chilling.
You up? Well,
but yeah, what's that pop quiz question? Who was the first black artist on MTV?
It wasn't Michael Jackson.
Yes, it was. You get a prize. Everybody get a prize.
I thought, like, didn't everybody?
It was Michael Jackson.
I thought everybody knew that shit. I wasn't a pop quiz. Look, I knew something, Al.
Yes.
You remember when Thriller first came? Wasn't like Thriller. Remember, Thriller was like I remember when Thriller came out. Like, everybody stopped what they were doing to watch the Thriller video.
Exactly what I was doing at what 4 or 5 years old when that shit came on. I was running around the freaking apartment, scared to death, and distraught that Michael Jackson turned into a damn cat with yellow eyes. I was done.
Yeah, I was scared.
I was running all over the house. I had a Human Nature poster. Oh. You know, the one when he had that white shirt with the yellow shit on with the little pin? I had that poster up. I told my mom to take that shit down. Michael Jackson is a monster. I can't do this. I was distraught.
It was the Halloween video. It was
on every television in the house.
It was. I remember all of us kids. I was at my friend's house, and it was like a whole. It was maybe about 10 of us. And we probably had like a sleepover or something. And I remember we all sat down in front of the television and watched it. And we were all scared as shit afterwards. We were all fucking scared.
And you remember Hot Tracks?
Hot Tracks.
Do you remember Hot Tracks?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, y'all didn't have Hot Tracks out there? Hot Tracks was the video, like the music video show, but it was a club in Queens that they was recording from. And it was this Puerto Rican man who was the host.
Who was it? Was it with Ralph McDaniels?
But it was before video music. It was before Video
Oh,
Music Box. It was
okay.
called Hot Tracks, and it was what was that Spanish dude name? Yo, I got them shits on
Yeah, she was
VHS
like a
because it was all the
fucking.
videos that used to come out. But
Oh,
it used to be at
okay.
a club in Queens.
Okay, because I remember wasn't Video Music Box in a club too? I remember somebody being in the club. You're absolutely right, but I didn't know maybe it was
Yeah,
Hot
it
Box.
was Hot Tracks.
Oh, Hot
My
Tracks,
name is, I want to say his name was Miguel. Oh my gosh. I'm about to look that shit up.
You look at that shit up.
Hot Tracks.
Girl, what's going on
I
with
got them
Smokey
shits on
Robinson?
VHS.
What the fuck is going on with Smokey Robinson? Why are they
Child,
trying to get
Smokey Robinson been
come on
slaying these
inside?
housekeepers.
What?
Let me go look it up and find out for real. Let me find out what's going on with Smokey for real.
Yeah,
The
because
housekeeper said he's
he
doing
be looking
wrong.
like death runneth over too. That's why I'm like, what the hell they getting Smokey for? Leave him alone. Come
Yeah.
on inside.
$50 million.
Pretty much, and it's because of housekeepers, really?
Extortion. They say it's
Ex-
violent, false allegations. Of course, SA, former housekeepers.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. They
This is
all worked back
crazy.
in the days. The
Allegedly
housekeepers are
said that
saying,
he repeatedly raped them.
is it recently? Or is it recently that they repealed that he did that, or is this is like they're bringing it back from 20 years ago? Because I can't even imagine him walking, let alone be having the
Okay.
energy to.
I'm
You know
trying
what
to
I mean?
figure. See, it's not selling all that.
Because that's like when they did that to Bill Cosby, it was like 20 years earlier. So I'm trying to think of what
How many
what
years ago?
controversy.
That motherfucker did. Fuck God.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too because I think that they grew up in that era. You know what I mean? They grew up in the era where again, still women have no or we're just objects and we're not actually people. So they say, "Good
The
morning,
era
mom."
that era has been happening for thousands of years. We just have the brain development to realize
Right.
that this shit is happening and somebody's got to stop it. And here we are in 2025
It's
because
still happening.
women been objects and not thought of clearly based on the laws that they're the shit that they doing in the law.
Listen, it happens
So
every time on my stupid ass fucking live. You kidding me? I could be sitting here and go blah 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 blah, and they be like, "Oh, you're so
exactly.
sassy," and I'm like, "Yo, you didn't hear nothing I fucking said."
That's because that shit Charlie Brown to them. Womp womp womp. That's it.
Yeah,
Kid. We not allowing
yeah,
that shit. We're done
because
now.
all they're doing is looking at my body on my smile.
Yeah.
Good morning,
With
Adrian.
they
Good morning,
small
Crystal.
pencils. Hey, Big
I just wanted to say with the whole Cosby thing, all that was true, except none of them was grape. It was consensual. It was like, you remember the Matrix where Morpheus said to Neo, you can either swallow the blue pill or the red pill, right? That's what he was telling them young girls because he has rough
Right.
schmecks, right?
Pink Ninja.
So to make it easier for them girls, they could fall asleep and he do what he wants. They agree
I
to
mean,
it
but that's
and
what
swallow
that's
it.
what he was doing.
Right, but the difference is if you choose to swallow one, he didn't force him to swallow none of the pill. He gave him an option. They were there thinking that he was going to advance their career. Now, with one of the girls, it was up. She didn't want to do anything. She just wanted to, if she could, schmecks with him, and
Either
he
way,
was
he's going
supposed
to
to
jail for it.
magically make her a star, but that didn't happen because she didn't make no effort. She just thought that laying down her back should have been enough, but that didn't work. See, a lot of times, if a man tell you to take one of the pills and he enforcing you, they even admitted they took the pill.
Because at the end of the day,
That's
that
not
was the
forced.
70s and the 80s, and everybody was doing some type of rugs back then anyway. So I guess
But
say, but
at the
still, it
end
still
of the day,
doesn't make
I
it
didn't.
right, though.
They were
It
not
still doesn't make it
forced,
right.
Adrian. They were not
I understand.
forced.
I get it. No, I understand what you're saying, but it still doesn't make it right, right? You know
That
what doesn't make it right?
that
It doesn't make it right that 30 years later they're bringing this shit up. That's what doesn't make it right. It doesn't
Right,
make it right
because
that
now
they
their
went to
U-Haul
jail
is
for it.
destroyed. They're mad because their U-Haul is destroyed. That's what they're suing because they don't
so
got a good
did
That's
U-Haul no more.
ridiculous.
did you guys watch the Showtime documentary of Bill Cosby?
Probably not.
So
No, but I'm pretty sure.
let's talk about
That sounds
Cosby. Did
really
you
good
guys see
though.
that documentary?
Is it
I
is
need
it
I
like the
need you
documentary like R. Kelly?
just saying, just for some clarity and stuff, I would encourage folks to watch that documentary. And I say I agree with Pinky. They were willingly, these women were willingly going. I mean, everybody was taking it. Everybody was doing Spanish Fly. Everybody, and that was the thing. It wasn't about It wasn't about the Spanish Fly per se. A lot of the stories were. It's just a lot. Like I'm coming. It's almost like Michael, but I'm coming to Cosby house. He done invited me over because he wants to work on some whatever. So these women come over there. They're at his house. It ain't like they going to hotels. It ain't like they at some other place. Bill Cosby, bald headed ass wife, was in the house when he was doing this shit. And a lot of these women were like, yeah, we take Spanish Fly all the time, but I ain't never passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like we party, I go here, and I've done such and such, but I ain't never passed out from a Spanish Fly.
Oh well, that's what. Well,
But I wake up, I wake up in his bed butt naked. I'm confused, like what's going on?
I gotta see. I
How
gotta
did
see
I
the
get here?
documentary. So you
have to
but
watch. I'm just saying, watch the documentary just to get. And we talking about a lot of women and a lot of manipulation again into the business. Yeah, bald headed Susu, because her ass was going right upstairs to her room after they would eat dinner with these people. Or after they would have a conversation with these people. It wasn't like she wasn't home.
Who was the witness? Like, because when they do documentary, they get the victims to tell their account. Because again, I'm going based on some of these girls that knew what they were taking, because there was a lot.
Right, and they all knew. Pinky, a lot of them knew.
I do want to hear the ones that
knew.
Right.
They
but
didn't
again,
disagree with
that
it.
makes sense if they thought it was Spanish Fly and they've taken these things before. That makes sense why
And
they didn't knew that they was gonna knock them out. That means it wasn't Spanish Fly; it was something
Pinky,
else.
Pinky, please watch that. I'm begging y'all to watch that documentary just to see, because it's the way the stories and the way that even they had some people that were on the Cosby Show. And I watched the Cosby Show, so I kind of remember damn all the daggone episodes. But they showed people. It's like, damn, I remember that girl on there, and insignificant role, but she was on there, and she was talking about how she came for the job on the show. She did, she was working, and this man literally stopped recording for her to come to the office, and people would at the drop of a dime stop they're doing, and whatever he commanded or requested, they would follow through with. And so she just didn't understand why he stopped the show in the middle, recording. Just the power that he was using to manipulate everybody. And again, these women were going to his home, after a recording of a show. Hey, I saw you earlier. We need to work on such and such. I think you got skill for this, that, and the third. And the next thing you know, you feeling weird. You done got home and you feeling weird and you don't know why.
So like R. Kelly, I guess R. Kelly, because the girls were going to R. Kelly's place and they wanted to be singers and stuff like that. Well, shit, even Diddy, I guess now, right?
And with the R. Kelly and Diddy thing is absolutely 100% true. But the problem is some of those victims, again, just like Bill Cosby, they knew something. It was like they knew and they would accept it and even participate. Now, let's just be real. Like the ones that are 16 and whatever, they knew that he was an older man, and they still. I mean, like there is evidence that he is a pedo. Like literally, he got married to Aaliyah. That is court records, and she was 16 at the time. Although the parents gave permission, which the parents were sick. And the only reason why she divorced him because, her ex-fiance was telling them what she went through. She accounted that he did some stuff to her, abused her, and things like that. Allegedly, Damon Dash, that was her ex or the last fiance of the man before she was unalive. So these things are they all knew that he was sick, like that.
Right. So so with this whole Smokey Robinson stuff, this is not when he was younger. This is new allegations that he had. So these are new house people that was messing or suing him now, or putting him in jail or whatever.
Years, like not now, not recent Smokey Robinson, but when he was, in the prime of his career at that
He
time,
got charges
there was
now.
rumors about some funny things, but I didn't heard about raping. I know there was some funny things.
They got charges on him now.
Right, I know about that. I'm just saying the allegations from back then wasn't about raping. It was about.
Oh no, this housekeeper said repeatedly grape.
I get it. I heard other allegation about him, Smokey Robinson, but he was playing with the boys. I didn't hear about this.
I heard that part too. I mean, back in the days,
I heard the boys part, but I didn't know nothing about the that part, the graping and all that. But he was playing for the boys team. That's what I heard.
That's what I always thought too.
Yeah.
I always thought that too. All right, so Crystal and Pink, since you up here, my question of the day was, because Mother's Day is tomorrow, and happy Mother's Day to your mommy, Crystal, and give her a biggie huggy and play some Tupac for her, so because I know she loves that. And so my question of the day is, and Pink, I know that you lost your mother, so I know that you remember, well, both moms. What personality traits do you have of your mother?
throwing the slipper shoe. I'm like,
you still throw a slipper?
I got that from her. The discipline part.
Right.
I'm throwing. Yeah, let me tell you, as a 80s babies, Gen X, there are certain things that you do pick up with your parents, but one of the things I appreciate from her was the discipline part, because that makes your kids stronger. And I was just joking when I say throwing the shoes across your kids' head.
No, because that's the shit. I know I did, and I understand exactly what you say, because that's why my personality traits and my mother was me. My mother was a very strict mom, and I'm very strict with my kids too, and like I said, being mean. So that's I feel like that's what I get from, and I love it about it too. You know what I'm saying? Even though I couldn't stand it back in the days, but now I understand. That was a great personality trait that I have of my mom. Crystal, do you have a person? Is your mom funny like you, Crystal?
Yeah, my mom is a quiet old hood rat. The more we talk, my mom hood rat. I'm like, Mom, you a hood rat.
So you
whatever a hood rat look at 84 years old and be chilling my business. I'm like, Mom, the things that you be thinking is what? Hood rat. My mama hood rat. She hood. That's what she an 84-year-old hood. It's crazy. I love her. I don't know. I feel like my mom. I don't know. I feel like she's a Pisces. We're different. I'm the mouthpiece. She's the passive aggressive.
She's the passive aggressive. I get it.
Yeah, I'm the straightforward. I'm her mouthpiece, but she did that. She groomed me into being her mouthpiece.
Ooh, I love that. So so you are like her. You're just able to vocalize it more than she does.
My mom is not gonna say it. Like she's not gonna say it. But I'm her mouthpiece.
So you think like her. I love that. I love that.
And I think if I was married, I would mirror more things from her.
Really? Like what?
Yeah. Like, I mean, my mom was a housewife, technically.
You domesticated.
Yeah. I mean, she worked and did all that, but then when she made when she quote unquote picked better the second time, because these men, no, she didn't say that, but I'm just going based off these brains on TikTok. My mama made a better decision the second time around. The fuck? And I think those qualities and those things, I think would manifest more if I was a mother or a wife, honestly.
Well, you are a mother and a wife. You might not think it. You might not, and not the same type of definition.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Because you are to her. You are her mother and you are her wife. Our husband. Because you're a caretaker.
Adrian and Crystal, hey, Miss Little Touch, this, asking those questions, this is the first time I didn't have to, cry about my mom. Because, now remembering the good stuff, it makes me happy, although deeper inside of me, I'm still want to be tearful, but I'm getting a little stronger because last year, I didn't want to hear about it. Like Mother's Day for me is like I don't want to hear about it because it's like that memory, and it's just she passed away in 2015, and it still pains me. Isn't that something?
No, it's not. There was a man in my live earlier, Chris Brown. He lost his mother at 7 years old, and he was saying that earlier too. That Mother's Day is not a good holiday for him because he lost his mother at 7. So something like your mom is I couldn't even imagine
Right.
having that loss. So
Yeah.
so I'm glad that you're
One of
able
the things I can
to.
remember about my mom, though, Adrian, is where I love the fact that she knew how to get in. Like she knew my personality well because she's a Capricorn and I'm a Sag. So I'm that fire, like, bah! And she's about it, like, she has to be, but she knows how to calm and look at situation and just redirect me and it's like show me how to control my emotions. And that's one of the things I loved about her because especially when she used to approach me, it was just like this ultimate calmness and love. Like anything that was coming out of her mouth, I knew it was for my good, attention to try to reel me back in when I get way over emotional.
I love that.
And
That's that
so those
unconditional
type
love.
of memories just make me smile because like it made me better as an adult, you know. So yeah.
Especially, and it made you even a great mom too, right? So now you know how to sit there and do that for your child and be a little bit more patient and understanding and guide him in that type of way. So you were able to learn that from her. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And I utilize it not only on my son, but with other people I noticed that I start doing. When I listen to their, what's going on, I'm able to do this exact same thing like my mom used to do and try to reel them back in and help them navigate through their emotions, which is the weirdest thing. I would never think in my big age I would be able and capable to utilize what my mom taught me
I
and
didn't
what
think so
other
either
people.
when I was younger. When I was younger, I never thought that either. I didn't have a great relationship with my mom when I was younger either, Miss Touch. And I know you're up here, so good morning. But I never thought as an adult, I understand. I got more understanding. You know what I mean? Because but when I was going through and I was younger, I was like, I can't stand this woman. It drives me crazy. Her nasty ass mouth. But as I got older and I became her age, then I started realizing, oh, okay, now I understand the things that she would say to me or what she would teach me. Now I understand why she was so hard. Now I understand why she went out and was hanging out meeting in these fucking streets. Now I get it. Oh, good morning, your eyes only. All right, so good morning, little touchy there. I see you.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning,
Good morning, gorgeous.
everyone. Pink Ninja, Krista. I ain't seen you in a minute, Krista. God bless you all. This is Mother's Day weekend, and I am a little sad and a little depressed because sometimes you just wish that my mother passed on in 2007, and sometimes you wish your mom could be with you when you're going through difficult days or things of uncertainties and relationship, things you want to talk about, you can't talk about. But for me, I wasn't raised by my mom. I was adopted and raised by my grandparents. I met my mom I think I shared this with Adrian before. I met my mom when I was 19 years old on the day I graduated from high school. I moved in with my mom when I got pregnant, and I was at 19 years old then. What I did love about my mom, she
Well,
could cook her ass off.
did you
Huh?
learn that from your mom? Because that's the question of the day: is what personality traits did you get
That's
from
what
your mom or your grandmother?
I was trying to get there if you let me.
Oh, come on, you know that
Excuse
I'm a
me.
New Yorker.
um, my mom, well, once I moved in with her, I learned a lot of good things about her, whereas my grandmother had told me a lot of bad stuff about her, okay? So I learned that a lot of that was lies and myths and rumors, okay? My mom could cook her ass off. She was just she was an excellent cook. And one thing
Okay,
about my
that's good.
mom, one thing about my mom that I observed she was humble. She was very humble, and she was very careful. She was very careful of, how should I say this? She was mindful of what she said. But if you made her mad, and I know I got this from her, if you made her mad, she would go straight ballistic. You know, don't piss her off. Don't piss her off.
That's definitely you, Touch.
Yes. Don't poke the bear,
Right.
and don't piss her off. Because after that is no returning, is no coming back, right? And it takes my mom a long time to say she's sorry or to apologize. Even my sister said that. Cause my mom she was the type of person, she had to process what you said, how you said it, and then get through it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to take her time to get through that. So there's some things I saw in my mom, and our first 2 years of living with her was very challenging because we was a lot alike. And we just didn't know it. We was a lot alike, so we were clashing a lot. But after I got married and I moved to Georgia, I moved to Georgia, got married and all of that good stuff. And as time went on, I began to really appreciate my mother, you know, and I always yearned my mom. I didn't understand that, Adrian. I don't even know if I could really explain that. But the 14 years of my life, I didn't know I was adopted. I didn't know that my grandparents was my grandparents. I thought they were my parents. You know, I thought my father was my big brother. I thought my father was my big brother because that's what they told me. So a lot of my dysfunctional childhood, it got me bewildered for a while. I was lost. I was like a lost puppy. Didn't know where my home was. You know what I'm saying? I was just so confused. So I really thank God that God allowed me to have a relationship with my mother, but it was a slow process. It was not like as soon as I moved in the house, we had a lovey-dovey relationship. No, it was not like that. It was not like that at all.
I completely get that because I don't know what, like, I had a horrible relationship with my mother, and I think it was exactly the same thing too because we were so much alike. But my mother has a nasty ass mouth, and thank you for the kiss, thank you, True Beauty Speaks, and good morning. I think that's what, and like what you said earlier too, is like as I got older, I started realizing that we were so much the same, and that's the reason why we used to bump heads. And now I had like more of appreciation for her. Now that I'm older and understand a little bit more, like, okay, that's the reason why she was the way that she was. Back then, I didn't understand it, but now that I'm older, now that I'm her age, I can understand it now. So I get that too. And again, it gotta be, and because you're not really raised with, like you like I said, you had you didn't know it at the time, right? So of course you didn't know the family secrets at the time, so you wasn't putting two together. But now that you know the family secrets, now you're like, okay, things are making a lot more sense now.
Right. And it's kind of like a deja vu because I'm having that with my older son. We clash a lot. And he told me he don't want to be around me, but he'll let me be around my grandson. And, you know, I've told you the things that he have done for me and whatnot. So I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out how you do all these things for me if you don't want to be around me. It's just confusing. I don't get it. But I do think that sometimes, and I was talking to my girlfriend about this yesterday, as a parent, we don't know. It's not like God didn't give us a tutorial book. When that baby came forth, we didn't get no manual or no tutorial how to do this, how to manage this, if they make you upset. We didn't get any of that. My problem with my son, because I got divorced, he never got over the fact that I divorced his dad.
Right.
He never got over that.
I get that. So do you think that touch that you could, like, when he gets older, like I said, just like how you had to learn when you got older, that when he gets seasoned or even older, because I already know your kids are old, but I'm not that they're old. But I think that they will get that understanding. He will get that understanding once his kids become.
Yeah, I'm praying that he will, but he's so stubborn. He's so stubborn, and he's so like. Yeah, I am. And he's so stubborn and he's so, see, let me say this. I worked a lot when they were younger. So his grandparents had a big influence on him.
Right.
So you got to understand, my ex-husband, his father was a drinker. He was an alcoholic.
Right.
And his mother was heavily in the church. She never left him. She left for a little period of time and went back. You understand what I'm saying? But they never divorced. They always stayed together. So in my son's mind, he thinks traditional. He doesn't think modern. Yeah, because he was.
That's how a lot of these men on this app too, right?
Yeah, he was bred.
Like we're supposed to be like that.
Yeah, he was groomed by his grandfather. You understand what I'm saying? Not so much by my ex-husband, but he was groomed by his grandfather. So that mentality is there. That traditional setting is there. You take the woman be submissive, the woman take whatever. So see, his first girlfriend was Jamaican. His second girlfriend was Jamaican. His now wife is from Honduras. All of those type of women are very submissive women. So he didn't want a woman like me. I'm American. You understand what I'm saying? He wants somebody that he can mold and control and she do what he say. Period. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and he comes from.
Because I want to get you back focused. Are you doing anything for Mother's Day? Are your boys doing anything for Mother's Day? Shut up, Crystal.
Right now, I have no plan. I did have a plan, but it's not going the way as I planned. So I would say I have no plan.
All right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm taking my mother to the museum. There's one of the museums out here is free for Mother's Day. So me and my son are gonna go ahead and take her to the museum tomorrow. So
that's nice. That's a wonderful thing. I might go get my nail done. I am thinking. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna get my nail done because I would need a little bit more money unless my youngest son, give me some money. But I am gonna go get I'm gonna get a pedicure. I do want to do that. Put my feet in the water.
I love that. My son is very. But Georgia been.
Susu, wait a minute, Susu. You said that they are far from being submissive.
Not yet.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about that because I listen. My ex-husband was Jamaican.
I don't know. I thought she was gonna end up being my daughter-in-law because they was high school sweetheart, college, and everything. And the way she talks, now one thing I do like about both of the girls that he dated for a long time, I like the way they are family oriented. That I do like. Because I'm very family oriented. But I ain't gonna say her name. I almost said her name, but I'm not gonna say her name. She's Jamaican, and I met pretty much her whole family, and from what I observed, very submissive. That's what I thought. Yeah, but Adrian, I wanted to say that because I do be losing my train of thought because you be trying to rush me, girl. Okay.
Because, everybody tries to rush you.
Yes, you are not the only one. There's a lot of people do me that way. A lot of people do me that way.
You should be used to it by now. You should be used to it.
No, I'll never get used to that. I'll never get used to it. I'm going to tell you why. I never get used to it. People need to accept people where they are.
Right.
Quit trying to change them. Accept people where they are. If you accept people where they are, you'll understand them a lot better. You'll understand people a lot better if you just accept them where they are. You don't have to like it. I've been told people say I annoy them. And I be saying to myself, if I annoy you, obviously the problem must be you because I don't feel like I'm being annoyed by nothing. Really. If it's something I don't like or if it's a discussion going on that's getting too hot and heated, I know how to exit. There's a button up at the far right corner. All you got to do is press that button and exit.
All right, but I'm distracted right now, Miss Touch, because there's a handsome naked man in my bed.
Well, you saying it, I ain't saying it, but anyway. Hi, how you doing, Mr. Born blessed by God?
I'm doing well. What we talking about today?
We're talking about you being in that bed on a Saturday at 7:30 in the morning. Why you getting get your ass up? What you doing this morning?
Well, actually, I I do
Miss Touch, I don't
DoorDash.
know what's. I'm sorry. Hold on, Miss Touch. I don't know what's squeaking in the background, but it's annoying my ears. Can you just put yourself on pause for a second, baby?
Me?
Yeah, what you got? A
Yeah,
song
you
going
do. There's
on?
something. There's something like. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful. Go ahead.
Well, I do DoorDash, so I've been running all in the AM. So I made the money that I
Thank
needed to
you.
make as an independent person, getting to my money. So I
Okay, get
made the
into
money.
the
I made the money that I needed to make for this moment. So
money.
that's why I got the ability to lay up because I work for myself. I can't
Okay.
work for people because the type of man I am, I
Does your
can't.
brain work all the time? Did your brain rest?
Who me?
Yeah, does your brain rest? It's early in the morning. You already like 100 already. So
No,
let me
this
ask you
just
something. What
this
about
just how
okay,
I talk.
go ahead. That's how you talk?
This just how I talk.
Okay, it's not about talking, it's just like you just very like it's early in the morning. It's early. And I'm looking
Well,
at your sexy body.
can
So
I
let
be
me ask you
honest?
something. Do you
I'm
see
trying to
that?
understand what you're saying, Adrian. What you mean, sweetie? I'm trying to understand what you asking him.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
not.
trying to
I'm just
understand too, but
asking
I'm
him.
trying to
He's
go.
just talking too much. I'm talking. All right. Oh,
You
thank
asked me a
you. Good
question, and
morning.
you asked me a question. I was responding to your
Yeah,
question.
but okay, okay, I get it. Let me ask something. Would you normally go on live and show your body first thing in the morning without no shirt on?
I'm not really showing my body. You only can see like
See it. I
this
see
part.
it. I
You can
love
see
it.
my you see my
Yeah,
cross.
your chest.
No, my
I don't know. I
cross.
got huh?
My cross. My cross. My
No,
cross
I'm
is
talking
over
about
my
your
heart.
chest. I see your tattoo, but I'm talking about your chest, your body.
So my cross should give the indication that I'm a righteous man of a certain understanding. So what a person chooses to interpret about what they seeing has nothing to do with me. But what I'm displaying is the cross over my heart. And if you look on this side, it's a black heart that this cross, Jesus, saved my black heart because the world judged me wrong according to what they see. So that's
Okay,
my
so
point.
the question of the day is this is what I'm talking about, Miss Such. He's telling me a whole bunch of information that I didn't even ask for. That's what exactly what I was talking about. So the question of the day is tomorrow is Mother's Day, right? Whose noise is that? Okay, yeah, exactly. Like so the question of the day is tomorrow's Mother's Day, right? Do you have a
Yeah,
person?
you can say I'm a bull crapper, but I just
Okay,
told you
well, all
my
right, it doesn't
answer.
matter. Let's focus. The question of the day
I
is
know how y'all rebuttal people words. Y'all ask questions and then
it's
turn
not
it.
this is not a
You
debate.
you're turning my answer into what you want it to be instead of
I
what I
mean,
Happy
said.
Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day
You're
weekend.
flipping
like
what
too
I
much.
said to make
It's
it
so
be what
early.
you
It's
want it
so
to be.
heavy. It's just so
It's
heavy.
Happy
not
Mother.
heavy.
What's
If
up,
you
Just
ask me
saying?
a
Happy
Why are
question,
Mother's
you
Day
so
weekend.
angry? Why are you
how
so
am I angry? You're a manipulator.
The topic of
You're a
discussion
manipulator
was
to get. You're a manipulator to get a crowd.
Sir,
I'm not
hold
doing
on,
that.
hold on,
I'm not
hold on,
manipulating
sir.
you.
Hold on, sir.
hmm.
Can I say something to you,
You
please?
manipulating me. You
Okay,
going off of what
okay.
the
Wait a
person
minute, wait a minute.
saying
I
in the
want you to
comments.
wait a minute.
oh God,
Hear me
You
out.
Jesus,
looking at
the
my
Hear me
ruler
chest.
out.
of his
Hold
life.
on, sir. Hold on,
You
sir.
looking at my chest,
Please,
and I gave you the answer on what
sir,
You
what
sir,
display Jesus
sir,
right now. I appreciate
sir,
you showing
sir.
that you are so
Adrian,
false to your
Adrian,
religion.
I'm
Adrian
not
is my
upset.
sister.
I'm
But
not
let me say
bothered.
something.
You trying to manipulate
Adrian
me
don't
out of
mean
Forget
no
it.
harm.
Forget it.
She's a
I
little
don't
bit
even care no more.
flirtatious.
I don't even
She's
care
a
no
little
more.
bit
but you
flirtatious, but
I
shouldn't
she
wasn't
be.
even, no,
doesn't
I
mean no
really wasn't
harm.
such. I really wanted to answer the
Yeah,
question
Trying
and
to
I became
steal
a
yeah,
my answer
manipulator
and
like
all
you
of
I'm
a
do
the
have
sudden.
some
wrong
nice
type of
tattoos
man.
on your
Oh,
chest,
thank
sir. You
But
do have some
listen,
nice tattoos on your chest.
y'all are
But
too
please
old to be
don't
yeah,
take
speaking
the
he
stuff like
said,
conversation
this.
left. It
don't
doesn't
even
need to
talk to
be.
him. He just need
It doesn't
attention.
need to be.
He just need attention. He
I
just
need
need attention.
attention.
Yeah, you
You worried
obviously.
about my chest
It's,
instead of my face, and
it's
you could
okay.
barely see my chest.
It's okay. Good
You can see
morning,
my neck and above.
Justine. Good morning, Justine. How you doing this morning,
You
baby?
can see that I'm laying in the bed, and you can see my neck and above to see I don't have a shirt on. You can't see the rest of my chest like y'all saying.
Going blast. Sorry, please
Y'all need to
calm down
stop
for a
this.
minute. Let me say something. Let me say something. Can I say something to you? And will you hear me out? Okay.
I never
Adrian is a
stopped listening.
sweetheart. She don't
Thank
hold
you,
on,
man.
listen.
So
Hold
don't
on.
allow
Adrian
me to be portrayed a certain way I don't portray myself. Don't do that to me.
born.
You
Because
And
doing
I'm
it
if
all
you
right.
don't
serious.
like
Born.
it, you need
Can
to
you
go
It's
somewhere
please
else because why is
listen?
you going ham? I don't
smooth.
understand this.
Born. I'm
Happy
trying to
Mother's
talk to you,
Day.
sweetheart.
But I'm not.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Happy
Mother's Day,
Mother's
but
Day
Miss Touch, you don't have to
weekend.
do all that.
That's what I did.
Happy
I asked
Mother's
what the
Day weekend.
conversation was, and she
Yes,
said,
The
"Be
Going
quiet."
conversation was
blast.
Happy
We are
Mother's
wait,
try.
Day.
wait, wait a
I'm
second.
trying to. I'm
The
Wait a
trying to
second.
calm you
conversation
Wait
down.
a
was
second. Wait a
about
second.
Please,
mothers.
sir.
Yeah,
Ladies,
that's
I
The
think
correct.
y'all
conversation was
missing
about
out.
Adrian, stop
mothers.
laughing. You making me laugh.
Hold
Stop it,
on,
Adrian.
everybody, please,
I've
one
been
The
saying,
second.
ladies.
conversation
I
was
just
about
wanted to be
mothers.
understood.
Born
Can y'all hear me?
blessed,
I just wanted to
right?
be understood. I
As a
apologize.
black man, you do
I'll
not need
lower
You
to be
myself.
came up here
I
aggressive.
just wanted to
talking
be
about
understood.
Hold on,
DoorDash
I
and,
understand that
and, and
you're becoming
righteousness, and we
passive
talking about
aggressive.
mothers.
If a
We're
woman's giving
talking
you a
about
Y'all
compliment
some
mothers.
about your
spinners. Y'all
body,
some spinners.
you
I'm
We're
out of
can
here.
talking
just
about
move
Y'all
mothers.
forward and
spinners.
speak about the Mother's Day. There you
Yeah,
go.
get the hell out of here.
Passive aggressive, he must be
Get out of
He
here.
don't realize. He don't
You came
realize he
on here
coming
Playboy.
up on the
gray,
box without
Let's
a t-shirt with
let's
a
gray,
shirt
let,
on. That is
let's do a touch
subliminal
and
messages.
crystal.
That's
dusty.
a
A
subliminal
lot of
message.
times
That's what he was
women are
doing.
so
That's what
Right.
he was
aggressive
doing.
and they're
He
not
was
That's what you do.
watching
advertising
You
his
you.
bust up
body
in
for
people's
attention.
houses.
He
You
wanted to
bust
get
up in people's
attention.
houses.
Yes, but a lot of men
Yeah.
I'm
say
gonna
that
give you
women don't
attention.
give them
Let me get y'all.
attention.
Let me give him some
Women don't
attention.
give
Let me
a
give him some attention.
compliment. Women do not do none
Pinky,
of
let me
this.
give him some
Finally,
attention.
a
Let me give
woman
him
give
some
a man
attention.
attention, and then he do that passive aggressive shit.
Let me give him some attention. Let me give him some attention. Attention. Your lips was dusty as hell 7:30 in the morning.
I had
I'm
to
giving you
earn the
all the
right to turn
attention.
my damn camera on. Didn't we all, lady?
You
Mommy,
came
me,
up
Pink,
here
all of her, didn't we?
laying
Didn't we,
in the
lady?
bed, dry
Didn't we,
and
lady?
dusty as
We
you
had
done
to
got on that
earn. We
man's
had to
face.
earn our right to get up on that damn camera. Okay, shit,
You came up
man, my
there after
beautiful
you
self. I
smoked
had to
your lips
hide
black
myself for a
and dry
whole
and dusty.
1K.
He got up on the panel with a full bunch
You
of
came up
women with
here
no
with all
shirt
the
on,
attention.
and he think that somebody would not say anything about him not wearing a shirt. Like,
And
come
then think
on.
because he got
And he wasn't
a
all that
cross on his
attractive.
dry
That big ass
chest.
cross on his
Everybody
chest. I
around
know
there
his ass was
quiet.
hurting for a whole 6 months.
Dry
Not
ass.
6
Mommy,
weeks,
money,
six
Do you
months.
see
He
my
probably had to go to
cross?
wound care and
Do you see
everything.
my
Dude,
cross?
he had to
I
go see a
have a
wound care
cross.
doctor and every
This
damn
means I'm
thing. He
righteous.
better leave us the
This
fuck
means I'm
alone. Shit,
righteous.
it's too early in the morning for this
I'm
bullshit.
righteous.
It's Mother's
I
Day
have a
weekend. Don't
cross.
make me mad. Shoot, I got
I
two
have a
big head,
cross.
big
I'm
head,
righteous.
where's the
two big
clothes?
head
Looks like
grown
you
men
doing
up there acting
clothes.
like a
Showing
fool.
something.
I
First
wish
You
off,
my
trying to
son
be a
would get on them
passive
damn live
aggressive.
without no
Adrian,
damn shirt on.
when you
What?
see women, when you see women not
KC
complimenting him,
wasn't even
do not
kinder. He
compliment
wasn't cute
them.
at all. He wasn't even
Exactly, because
attractive.
Dust.
none
He
of us
got
found him
snot up his
attractive.
nose and spider webs in his eyes. Better leave us the fuck alone.
And I'm righteous. And I'm righteous. Can't you tell? I have a cross on my chest. I'm
Man,
righteous.
what the
I
hell?
got a cross on my
I
chest.
know,
I'm
Casey. You know
righteous.
I can't say shit right.
He
Okay?
looks,
I'm
But just
righteous
he
say it
enough.
looks
for
like
me.
he engaged this morning.
Say
All
it
right,
for me.
I got my own job. I don't work a 9 to 5. I can't work for nobody. You pay for no
No, what he
no
was saying is, he don't work for the YT man. That's what he was about to say. He was about to say, I don't work for the YT man. Whatever. We don't give a flying fuck. You still working for the YT man. Uber is owned by the YT man, you dumb fuck. Shoot.
Happy Mother's Day, nigga. Like, get out of here with that. Shit. Go to your mother. What, you in your mother's basement? Fuck out of
Look,
here.
I've been wanting to clown all last night. Okay, so let my ass clown till morning. Okay,
It's
7:45
7:45 in the
a.m.
morning. Get up and go
Okay,
make your mama breakfast.
It's 6:45 here, okay? Little shit.
It's too early to
I
be
know,
righteous
I know,
about my
Ted. I
tattoo.
know.
I
Dude.
thought you was gonna chew him up and spit him the fuck out. And I'm
Girl,
like,
Okay,
you
look,
well,
know
she's being nicer
the
than
devil
all
wanted to
this.
slow my ass down and make
this
me
little
fall in
touch and
Dallas,
mommy
but he
money and
couldn't slow
Crystal.
me down. Shoot.
A man should not be going to a panel of
Yeah, I
women
told him.
with
I
no
said I'm about
shirt
to get
on.
activated. I put James Brown on. Stop playing with me.
I saw you, girl. I saw y'all was cracking up laughing. I
Alexa,
told
I can hear your Alexa.
look, he kind of looked like James Brown too, okay?
Hey, somebody turn off their Alexa. I can hear their Alexa.
He looking just like this. He look just like this.
I ain't got time for this bullshit. Come on now.
He looks just like this.
Let's just focus.
Breathing.
No, he
breathing.
wanted all of us to say, ooh, look at him, look at that fine ass
He's so
man.
smart
And
and
Adrian
wise
gonna
and
talk about he handsome. I was saying to myself, what the fuck? I said, y'all heard me when I said it right. I said, Adrian saying that, I'm not saying that, okay?
But I knew he was full
Adrian,
of
when you hear Roll saying a smart man,
LT, I gotta give it to you.
man attractive.
I gotta give it to you, baby. Adrian said we got a handsome man over here. LT said, nah, he handsome to you, not us.
I sure did. I sure did. I meant what I said
got
too,
me
damn it
activated in
too.
here.
I love me some Adrian, but girl, I can't go with you on that. I can't concur. I can't.
Well, I was surprised because normally LT is the one that's so, like, she hypes him up and stuff like that. And I was like, oh.
Look, I don't even like when people try to match make me with somebody. Don't match make me with nobody. They ain't got no teeth, no syllables, and no consonant and no conversation. Don't be trying to match me up with them type of men. Period.
Well, he gonna bring you a
Don't
happy
match
meal.
with
He
them
gonna bring you a
and
happy meal.
start saying that
He work
they
with
do
DoorDash. He gonna
DoorDashing.
bring you a happy
Nothing
meal.
wrong with
Girl,
DoorDashing, but don't
I'm
match
worth
me with a
more.
man that
I'm worth
start off
more
the
than
conversation
a
and
man
say
with
they
no
work
teeth and no
with
syllable, no
DoorDashing.
continent, and no conversations. Okay, I'm worth more than that.
And
Period.
she likes
No, but
water.
Miss Little Touch, don't match anybody that says, I work for DoorDash, I work for myself, and look dusty and broke. At the same time,
Exactly. You
like he
still
was
working for the
his,
YT. You still working for the YT. That's what I'm
it
talking
looks like he
about.
just sitting in his
I'm
phone.
sick. I'm
And he
sick.
talking about I
I
worked
can't
enough
work for the
so I
Yeah,
can sit
yeah,
down.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
DoorDash.
If they talk about he don't do this, I knew
What
that
did
was
you
coming.
do
I'm
this
so
You
glad
morning?
got
y'all
to
cut his
register,
ass
sir. You
off.
got to register that shit.
I was trying
Yeah.
to focus
He
on
said
back
DoorDash was like, I'm an
Read between the
entrepreneur.
lines.
I'm an
Read between the
entrepreneur.
lines.
He ain't talking
Yeah.
about he done made the money he needed to make today. Well, $25 all you needed today, but that's all he done
I
made.
needed that
That's
laugh, y'all.
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I needed that laugh this morning. Thank
He
you,
gotta buy his
Jesus.
mama
Thank you
some
for the
flowers for
laugh.
tomorrow.
It was bound to
Okay.
happen. It was bound to happen sooner or later because you know how these needy ass men need
Damn.
attention so fucking badly. And that's the reason. Who's that? Your Alexa?
What is going on, Little Touch? That's
Good
you.
morning,
Alexa,
Empress.
stop.
Good morning, Empress.
All right, okay, so let's
Little
focus.
Touch, get it together with your Alexa. I'm sick and tired of hearing your Alexa. Alexa, stop.
I thought
Alexa,
somebody
stop.
was in the slot.
Ding,
I want the slot
I
machine.
got Alexa.
Y'all
I'm
leave
going
me.
to work right now, and I just told my Alexa to
Leave
shut
me
up.
alone about my Alexa. Watch this,
No,
y'all. Watch
you
this.
tell
Listen.
Alexa to shut the hell up.
Hold up. Listen. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm gonna talk to Alexa. Hold on. Alexa, play some Whitney Houston. Watch what she do, y'all.
All right, so
Watch. Wait a minute. Listen, y'all.
Hell no.
Listen. Alexa.
Alexa ain't got no home training.
Alexa, play
Alexa
some
ain't
Whitney
got no home
Houston.
training.
Y'all gotta be quiet.
All right, so let's focus, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again.
She playing it, but you playing it low. I gotta turn my alarm off. Hold on.
Yes, please. We've been telling you that.
Oh, sheesh. That's what that was? Oh, my Jesus.
Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Mama Money. Good morning, Empress. Happy Mother's Day.
Mama Money.
Good morning. Thank you, Mama Money, for all the gifts and wonderful pleasantries. The question of the day was good morning, and I was trying to get that crazy man focused on it, but again, he just wanted to argue. That's why it was too heavy, so early in the morning, and I knew it as soon as he came up and he didn't have no fucking shirt on. I automatically knew he just was screaming for fucking attention. So the question of the day is: tomorrow is Mother's Day, and we were talking about personality traits that we get from our mothers, right? And obviously, all of our personality traits from our mothers definitely came through, especially you, Touch, when it was like, I'm patient until I'm not patient anymore. Me, I get my meanness and my nasty ass mouth. I get that from my mother. So, we were talking about our personality traits that we get from our mother, whether it's good or bad. So that's what we were talking about. I think, Pink, you did answer, right, already? I don't think you did. I don't think she's working. I know she's getting ready.
What are you talking about? What are you
The
talking about?
person, throwing a slipper. You said throwing a slipper.
Oh yeah, I told you my
And
personality is from the discipline part
and the fact that she used to taught me how to regulate my emotion, and the way she was able to do that, and it was incredible because nobody could do that except her. And so she knew how to do that, and I passed that on, like with my son and other people. Like I start to notice that I'm doing same thing like her, which
Right.
I'm like, what is this? And
I guess
it came from her.
until an angry man comes up and then we just fucking lose all of that shit.
Oh no, that's a woman thing. That's even our mom would probably went post on him because that was an ignorant ass man.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So good morning, Mama Money, and happy Mother's Day to you, Mama. I know you're doing a lot. I know you said you was gonna go out, and that didn't work out because of the rain, huh?
I don't know if I'm going. I can't get cute because of the rain. So I
Nice.
think I'm going to stay home.
You better cut it out. You better cut it out. You
Girl,
better.
it is pouring down here.
You don't go all out often. If you got some plans, you better go out.
But wait, I was going to a rooftop.
Well,
It's raining.
You in Atlanta? Are you in Atlanta, Mama Mo? Are you in Atlanta?
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
are you in
Atlanta. I was going
Atlanta?
to Yandis restaurant.
It's raining,
I was
but
going to
it's
Yandis
some
restaurant.
parts. Yeah, some parts is raining hard, and some places it's raining light. So it's raining light over here where I'm at.
Is it
I'm
supposed to rain
up
all
here
day?
at Buckhead, Sandy Springs. It's raining hard up here.
Possibly so, Empress. I don't know. I mean, hey, I got a wig on. I hope it don't flatten out.
It says it's gonna rain all day and tomorrow morning. So I was gonna go to brunch or even go tonight for the night thing, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow morning. Yeah. Oh,
I got plans. I'm on my way to a breakfast. My church doing women. They doing a women's month, the month of May.
Okay.
And they're doing a breakfast today. And I'm on my way to that. And then later on, I'm going to a funeral. So I got a busy day.
Yeah, that is a busy day. That's definitely a busy day. And
Yeah.
what is that noise? Touch.
I turned it off, sweetie. I did. It was my alarm.
It's another noise. It's like a fire alarm.
Oh, that might be my smoke alarm. It might need to be adjusted. Or the ceiling fan. Are you hearing the ceiling fan?
the ceiling fan, that's what that is.
Y'all know I can't hear.
Sounds like a fan.
Look, I can't hear
This morning,
sound.
you are hot. Little touch. This morning, you a hot mess. It's from Alexa.
Why am I hot mess? I did watch up.
Ding dong.
No, I watched up. I'm clean.
Go ding dong.
Not that
Who?
dirty.
No, he started with us. He started with us.
Touch that she took a bath.
He started with us. Ooh.
I'm saying she's a hot mess with like everything, like one thing after another.
It's always like that.
Oh my God.
We love her so much. That's why we love her so much. Okay, so Mama Money. What person?
I speak my mind. I just speak my mind.
Because I understand, but you gotta put yourself on mute because of that noise is like really irritating. It's like chalk. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's like
I don't know what it is.
I don't
Because
know.
y'all don't recognize. I'm hard of hearing. So if it's a light sound or a real low sound, I'm not gonna hear it. I don't. But I will see if I can get somebody to check that smoke alarm out. I don't think it is that though. But I will.
No, Touch, it was your ceiling fan. No, it's not ready. It's your ceiling fan. It was your ceiling
It's my
fan.
ceiling fan. I think it's that.
Okay, so stay away from the ceiling fan because I don't hear it no more. And get some. Tell your sons when they come over to put some. I don't know, WD-40 or something. I don't know what that makes it noise, but that shit was definitely annoying. So Mama Money, what personality traits do you have from your mom? Come on, yeah.
So I don't know what
I know that.
personality traits I have from the biological mom, because I don't know who that is.
Right.
But
You grew up
from
with
my
people.
mom, my adoptive mom, that raised me, the traits I got from her, I ain't nothing like her. Except I fuss like her. I fuss like her. That's about it. To be honest, we both Aquarius and we totally opposite. We were totally opposite. She was so sweet and nice and let people run all over and help everybody. I guess I help everybody too, but I'll cut your ass out and you ain't gonna run over me. So it's the opposite. That's why I say I don't think we the same. But I got the loving, I guess, and giving quality from her. And I fuss like her. That's it.
You fuss like her. I love it. I love that you are very giving, and I think you are very patient. I think you're very patient. I think you. I don't think you give that stuff to you a lot because I think you're very loving, very giving, very patient. So you might be more like her than you actually think you are. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, when you see something stupid, you're gonna snap. Just think like all of us will. But I think you do, especially an amazing mom to have patience for two young children at this grown ass age is amazing to have. And you're not, and then you're so involved with your children either. It's not like they're just there. You are involved with them, and that is an amazing quality to have. So happy Mother's Day, Mama Money. I pray that you get some type of rest one way or another.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So actually, my quiet time this morning was the word. Like I like in the morning times before I start any of this, I like to. A great man taught me to use word to look up words. Because a lot of me and Crystal, we was in summer school and we learned. And I don't know, Crystal probably already knows this, but I didn't know this. We use a lot of these words incorrectly, right? So I every morning I'll find a word and I would Google what the word means. And the word today was rest, right? And I'm always thinking rest, you sleep, you tired, you wake up and you get up again. But when I actually Googled the word rest, one of the definitions was to reset. And I thought that shit was amazing because that's exactly what we need to do. We need to reset. So resting is not always like, I'm so exhausted, let me just go to bed because my body is overwhelmed. But to actually have a rest where you just resetting to start all over again, brand new, I love that. So hopefully you can get some rest, Mama Money, sometime this weekend so you can go ahead and reset and get your mojo back again. We just need a little bit of time like that. So good morning, Casey. I don't know, Empress, probably Empress. And good morning, Empress. Happy Mother's Day.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh, is it you?
No, it's not me.
Oh no, it's not. The touch went back to the fan. I get it. Touch went back to the hey squeak again. Okay.
Hey,
So
I'll cut my fan off. I'm going through that menopause, so I have hot and cold moments. So I'll cut it off.
I don't want that. Keep it over there then. Keep your menopause over there. I don't want the menopause. I don't want the menopause.
I start July the 11th, so I'll look forward to it.
She has a date. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Vashti. Happy Mother's Day to you too. So, Empress, I probably know because I know your relationship with your mom is just like my relationship with my mom. We're very like volatile. My mother's very opinionated, and that's where I get my mouth from my mom. Thank you for joining me.
You get your what from your mom?
My mouth, my nasty, sarcastic mouth, my opinionated self, my nastiness. I know I get that from my mom. What quality trait do you get from your mom?
I would say probably in an emergency, I'm a good one. I'm the one who I'm the one who can be calm, get things organized. I don't panic in those moments.
I love that. And that's how your mom is too? She's a get-it-done?
My mother is an RN. And okay. I've literally done stuff like at one point I was one of the people that Red Cross would call out in emergencies, whether it was a fire or anything else.
So your love of your humanity. Is that is that the right word? Humanity?
I mean, I guess compassion, but also in that moment, I'm not the one who panics. I will be the one who will look around and go, okay, you know what? Let's, like for example, when my neighbor's house had a fire, she was there panicking, talking about she couldn't find her daughter. I became the intermediary between her and the fire department, calmed her, figured out how to find her daughter, yada yada yada. Figured out, do you have a place to go? I stepped in as a DAT before the DATs could get there.
I get that. I love that. So you have that willpower of like not getting like I get what you're saying. I don't know the right word for it, but I love that. And your mom was like that too. So you appreciate that in your mom. I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I'm a type of person. I like to see both sides of myself to work on me to make myself better. and be more accountable for my own thoughts and my own feelings. Although I do sometimes get on people's nerves, but I really speak the truth and I speak from my heart, right? But at the same token, I would say from my mom, what I got, I think both me and my sister, because my mom only had two girls, I think what we got from her is transparency, to be
I love that. That's a good one.
really, really authentically honest with yourself and with others. Because if you can't be honest with yourself and others, you know, people gonna say or think whatever they want to think about you, but until they really get to know you and be around you, it's just a facade. They don't know. They just
Right.
assuming, right? And so I am a perfect example of that here on
Confidence. Love
TikTok
it.
because a lot of people assume who I am or who they think I am. But then once they meet me, I'm a whole different energy for them, right? So that's why I always a lot of times I laugh and I put down in the comments ROFL because I be saying to myself, people just sit here and just make me look like I'm such a bad person, like I'm a crazy person, like all of that. Adrian been around me, Casey been around me. I'm just as funny as funny. Get out,
Oh, me
and
too, right?
I'm funny on here
Me
too.
too, right?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
and I'm a sweetheart. Now I will say this: I might come across a little shy at first. Don't say much, just look, whatever like that. But I'm really laid back. I'm really a cool person, easy going to
I
get
get
along with. Yeah,
I love that.
yeah,
Good morning,
yeah.
Casey. Good morning, Casey Mo.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Did
You
you get
know,
you all riled? Was is your blood pressure all riled up early in the morning?
yeah, I haven't even taken my meds yet for that. I'm taking woo. Well, I
This is just
also
too much.
I
But
was
where's the
gonna say,
problem?
I was hearing Rashi talk yesterday about she's never been to the airport and all this stuff, and she's gonna be catching a flight to Atlanta and all that good stuff. Well, just to let you know, Miss Little Touch missed her flight going and coming to Dallas.
Why you
So,
had to let that be out? I don't want everybody to know that on TikTok.
well, I mean,
It's
so
already out there. Don't worry about
if
it. We
that
already knew that.
happens,
Don't worry about it.
if that happens,
No, I'm messing with her. I know
You
it.
know.
Hey, anytime something happen a little touch, it's like fire. It's gonna
I was like,
spread. Okay.
that's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Wait,
yeah.
How did you miss
Child, she
both
went by
coming
herself.
and
Me and
going?
Lil Touch.
How?
Hold on.
What
She
is
How?
wrong
went
with
by
you, Lil?
herself.
What is
Hold
wrong with
on.
you?
Lil Touch, LT went by herself. Me and her both was at Atlanta airport missing our damn flight. I missed
Yeah, I
mine
said you
too.
did too,
And
right?
I
The
didn't even
same
see
day.
you.
no, I
I
Thursday.
didn't
never
know
did
I
that.
run
missed
into you,
mine
Mama
Thursday.
Mo.
Had to fly out Friday.
I did not run into you at all, and I wish I had, but I didn't. But yeah.
All right, so
So
let Casey finish her sentence. Go ahead.
My
Well,
my
luggage too. My luggage
anxiety
left.
kicked in, girl. I got so upset because I missed that damn on flight and was
Me
running
too,
and
because they took my dang
felt like I
luggage.
was in felt like I was in a movie or something, like I was doing a role or something. And then all these people,
Don't
and
scare Rashi.
let
Don't
me
scare
tell you,
Rashi. She's already scared already. Don't scare her already because that's what
let me
she's
tell you,
afraid
let me
that's gonna
tell you,
happen.
let me
Well,
tell you, it was
Rashi, you
all.
better get to the airport early
Let
because
me
I was two
let me
minutes
tell you.
late and they had closed the airport
Yeah,
airplane door and would not let me on that motherfucker. It
I
was
heard
two
about that,
minutes.
Mama Mo.
well,
Two.
I,
2 minutes. See,
I was ready to
mine
tear
was
the airport
30.
up.
Mine was almost 30 minutes. It was almost 30 minutes for me. But look, let me tell y'all something. All ethnicity came to my rescue, the men. Okay? I fell, y'all. And when I fell face down. And so I hurt my hand and my knee. I'm still recovering,
walk in there. Walk
and
in
I'm
the
still, I
airport.
ain't gonna lie, I'm still recovering. My knee is still sore. My left hand is still sore. But when I looked up and I said, "Oh, I be damn, all he find me." I was trying, and look, and one of the men, his
You want
wife,
to
she
testify?
came over and grabbed my purse. And I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. Sometimes people be grabbing to protect you, not to hurt you. Cause I said, wait a minute, what you grabbing my purse for? And she said she grabbed my purse so nobody else wouldn't grab it. You know what I'm saying? Not go in my purse. And I did appreciate her doing that because she didn't have to do that because it was on the floor. And the way I fell, y'all, everything flew away. It went the opposite way. You understand what I'm saying? The way I fell.
I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I get okay, so Casey, go back to you. What were you gonna say, baby girl?
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say that as far as my mom, it's more like that noise, little touch. Holy mac and cheese!
She's like,
It's just yeah, it's so
oh
loud.
shit.
It feels like it's on a loudspeaker for real. So, so okay, so as far as my mom goes, ugh, I don't know. I don't know that I got anything from her because
You
like
too.
she's the most dependent woman I've ever met in my life.
That's
And
good.
she like never even filled her gas tank. And then, when my dad passed away, I thought, oh geez, how are you gonna survive life?
Mm-hmm.
Because like he did everything for her.
Oh.
And yeah, and I've never been like my dad used to help me and stuff
Well,
like
aren't you
when they would
dependent now?
come up here and stuff. I'm sorry.
First of all, you're dependent, so I guess that she got because I get that I don't know anything really about you, but I know that I have conversation with you, and I feel like you like I'm a go getter and I want to go get
Yes.
myself type of person.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I'm totally opposite of that
But she's
because
saying she's opposite of her mother,
yeah.
and that her mother is very dependent,
Okay.
and she's very independent.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I've never had to depend on anybody for basically
Okay.
shit. So
Okay. I'm sorry, I heard you wrong. I thought you had said that you get your so when
no.
your father passed away, she still was she was still dependent.
Yeah, my uncle ended up buying my cousin's house right next to her so he could help, take care of her and stuff. And then she goes to Dallas to see my brother all the time. So basically, they just basically have to coddle her, I guess.
Okay. Do you know how to
Yeah.
teach people how to cook? Let me get some domesticated.
Actually, my dad did all the cooking, and like he used to cook everything from scratch. So me and him, like we would wake up in the morning. We would, he would make the biscuits from scratch. I would make the gravy and the eggs and the bacon and the sausage and all that stuff. And then, like we did all the cooking. Like my dad and I, like we would do it. We would cook together, and like she never. I don't know. I don't know what she did, honestly. Not much.
I'm challenging
I
you
need to know what she
Casey.
did.
My
so
mama
I
taught
can
me how to
tell
do
her
sweet
the
potato
Gotta be
pie.
something of your mother. Do you look like your mom?
Well, so I do have her eyes for sure.
Okay.
And then I passed my eyes on to my son, but yeah. All three of us have the same eyes, so
I
that's
love
pretty much it.
Okay.
I don't
All right. You found something. You found something.
love
Touch.
that.
Touch. Touch.
It's on
Adrian,
glass.
can I show you a picture of my mama? I got a
Sure.
picture of my mama. Can I show you a picture of my mama?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it.
Can you
Okay.
mute your mic though while you show us the picture?
It's like a slow one too. It's like
Do you hear my birds? Oh, now they're not gonna be quiet.
Couldn't even hear the birds over the Touch's mic.
Yeah,
My God.
Okay. Good morning, Susu. I'll touch us getting that together. Good morning, Susu. How you doing?
Morning.
And happy Mother's Day to you again.
Happy Mother's Day to you too. No, I guess it's just crazy because my sister, she's in March Aries. I'm in April. My mother was a Leo. When I tell you, I think she was amazing. For my sister, she was a thorn in her ass. So we can all have different perspectives about everything. But my mother was really take charge. She was all into having a contingency plan in life. So anything bad you brought to her, she'd tell you how to resolve the issue.
I love that.
She came here to this country, didn't speak any English. By the time she graduated, she had her doctorate. Like she was just she was a go-getter. So that's what I miss is to have a forever cheerleader because I'm telling you, you couldn't do nothing wrong. My sister and I were tall. My mother would tell us, hold your head up, and she acted like she was tall. Look at her death certificate. She was 5'5". We're 6 feet tall, but she made us think, yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. I am. So,
Funny, I would have never thought that. I love that. Oh, I love that.
my sister, my sister Nyoka is like 5'10", 5'11", but I'm taller than my sister. And she gave us so much confidence that you wouldn't really, all the issues that you could have as a young lady, I didn't have them because she made me think she was tall and she gave me this big confidence. But so I miss that. I miss my cheerleader.
I love that. Well, we're all your cheerleaders
Wow,
today.
Susu.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was 6. I wish I was 6 feet. I
You
walk
don't
around like
understand
I own
Mama
the
Millie.
world.
What are you
I
talking
bet you
about? You
couldn't
don't
touch me.
understand.
Right, but that's how she would make me do certain things, like, you go hang out in the mall. She'd be like, oh, get these platform shoes, Sue, they so pretty. So I would get the platform shoe, and I'd be,
Look at you,
in my
tall.
mind, I didn't realize how freaking tall I was, because she didn't make me. She didn't want me to see it as something that hold me down in life, like some people
Right.
do.
But
So
especially
yeah,
for a
Raji,
girl, for a woman. Especially for women, if you're tall,
exactly.
you're not supposed to be tall if you're a woman. You're supposed to be short and petite. So
I
you're not
think
supposed
that's
to
awesome. I
understand how
think
people
that's a
might break your
gift.
confidence down like that. I love that.
I
Go
think
ahead,
it's a
Mom. What you
gift.
saying?
Keep talking down to the tall ones because I'll climb the tree. Don't do that.
Hey.
We love you too.
Is that
She ain't
judgment?
gotta take none of y'all short men. She can go to the NBA and get her one her size.
Yeah,
Well, my
she
ex
can. But if
my
she can't
ex-husband
find them,
was
if she can't
Tony
find,
was 6'3". He was 6'3.5". My kids are tall. My daughter, but I will say this: my son is 6'3". My daughter, I was so happy she wasn't tall. With all that confidence stuff, it is hard. She's 5'9", and I'm like, that's the height I always wanted. I just kept growing, so 5'9's perfect.
5'9" is still tall for us vertically challenged people. But yes, I get it. But I love that.
In my
I'm
family,
like,
it's short.
I
5'9".
understand. I mean, my mother, my mom, everybody thinks I'm tall because of, I think it's because of my good posture. Honestly, I think because my mother, like, I wasn't allowed to go, I wasn't allowed to slouch. It was always like back up. And God forbid I would slouch. I mean, I would get hit so hard to make sure I was like this all the fucking time with my head open. My mother used to make us walk with like a book on top of our head so
Yep.
we could walk straight, you know what I mean? So I get that. So my confidence and me thinking I'm 6 feet tall definitely came from my mother as well, because she's vertically challenged too, but you would never know it because she just so has this, I guess, this arrogance about her. That's what I get from my mother too. She's very fucking arrogant. I get that
Yeah.
from her. And especially because she's at 83 years old. You know, my mother still sends me selfies. I'm like, why are you like, look how cute I look today. I'm like,
I love it.
That's cute. That's
I
so
love it.
cute.
no, it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. No, I love it. I do love it. I'm grateful. Like, because I know that you ladies who don't have your mothers around anymore, I'm definitely not complaining about it at all. I'll take all that
And
arrogance.
you can't get mad because mama finer than you.
She
You
is.
stop hating on her pictures.
She is. She got more dates than me. You kidding me? She just had, I told you she had a date. When was that? Easter? She had a fucking date? No, and yes, last weekend she had a date. She went to go to the movies, Crystal, to go see Sinners. So my mother be dating more than I fucking do. So I am jealous. I am. You know, my mom.
Well, that is wild too. Like it gives me hope, I guess.
It does
Oh,
because you know what does give me hope though, because she's 83 years old. She divorced my father for the last maybe, I don't know, she ate 40 years, 30 years, and she's never once told me ever, Adrian, I'm lonely. I wish I had a man. I don't want to unalive by myself. She's never told me that. She is completely happy living the life that she's been living for the last 35 years on her own. And that's what gives me inspirations, because that's what made me, again, taught me it's okay to be by yourself. It's not something that we have to do, we need to do to give us comfort. It's okay just to be having that peace in your house. So I get that from my mom as well. Well, that, like I said, hey, good morning, Don. Good morning. So, yeah. So, all right, just saying, you there? Good morning. I like to
good
hear a
morning,
man's
good morning,
perspective.
good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. So you've been hearing us. He was up here when that angry man came up here.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Do you think that he was looking for attention? Just saying.
I think he had a message. I don't know really what it was. He needed to get it across. That's what I.
But he
That's
wasn't going to get it across over here. He picked the wrong. Hey, hush. Yes, I want you to answer this question too. So, just saying, what personality traits or what values or what feature do you get from your mom?
Oh man, my smile and my heart.
Oh, you have a heart. You have a heart.
Yeah, I do. I got a baby.
I ain't never seen your heart yet. What you mean?
Hey, you wasn't posted. We ain't dating.
Really? Then you don't have a heart. Your heart's supposed to be for everybody, not for the people that you just
No,
dated.
it's not.
A
No, it's
heart for that
not.
woman
Y'all
that you
don't
live with for the
listen.
last 8 years.
What
Don't get me
I
started.
know from what I learned about the female persuasion is when they like something, they don't want to share it. So my heart is not supposed to be for every single body. It's supposed to be for my lady.
It's not even for her. What are you talking about? You don't even like her. Okay. Ladies, do you agree
You
with
know
that? Do you
what?
believe
Kiss
your
my
heart is
ass,
only
bro.
for your
Kiss my
significant
ass.
other, or you think your heart is supposed to be when you have a good heart? I believe when you have a good heart, you have a good heart for everybody. It's not selective. Or am I wrong?
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want everybody to win.
I get it. That to me, that's not a good heart. If you got to be selective for who you give your heart to.
I don't want your heart. Can you just give me your wallet? Leave the
Oh
heart for
shit.
somebody else.
I
Yeah,
respect
that
her for
part. I
saying
like that too.
that. I respect her for saying that.
Thank you, Essence. Thank you. You took the words out of my mouth.
Right. That's what Mama
Here,
Mike
here.
said. I love. Okay, so all right, you got to think better than that. Because also, was your mother selective with her heart? Did she only love certain people?
No. My mom had a big heart. Like she had a big heart. She had the Kool-Aid smile, very warm. You know, all her nieces and nephews and they look for her. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you for
So
the
she had a
gifts.
lot.
Thank you, Big Daddy Hush.
I can't say that.
Damn.
My Big
Oh,
Daddy
I can't say that.
Big
Hush.
Daddy
This needs
Hush.
to be heard. So yeah, that's Big Daddy Hush. That's why he
Yeah,
getting all the
that's something
ladies because we
different.
know he Big Daddy.
Yeah.
He knows how to be Big Daddy for us. All right, sorry. All right,
Thank you for
just
sharing.
saying is the type of man that needs our undivided attention. Go
No,
ahead,
I
just
don't. No, I don't. I don't. What happened? I
because
answered
you
the
were in the
question.
middle of
What are you
saying
talking
something.
about?
Go ahead about your mother. All right, so obviously you don't get that from your mother if your heart is selective, right?
I guess you're right. I
All
guess
right.
you're right.
All right,
So
so give me something that you're like your mother. What did your mother give you? Personality traits, or besides your eyes? Give me some
my
eyes.
patience, the patience that I have to deal with your ass, okay? And I keep coming back.
Literally, you don't gotta deal with my ass at the end
I
of the day.
just said I keep coming back. Come on now.
He's in teacup for me too. He's in teacup for me too. That's why I didn't even know he was talking earlier because do you know that? Like you're in teacup status. Just saying. Are you traveling?
No, I'm sitting right at my computer desk looking at my garden. I'm not traveling nowhere.
Okay, because on our screen, all we see was on teacup, like you got a phone call or something.
No, I'm sitting here. Well, it probably was a glitch in the system.
Okay. Yeah, it's everybody else's fault. Okay, so you have patience, supposedly. I don't
I
see that.
do.
I've known you for a while. I don't think I don't you're not the type of man that to me that says that you're patient.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said you know me for a while, right? So does that mean that you believe that you yourself is perfect?
No, I didn't say it either.
Okay, so then I have patience to deal with your ass too. You know me for a while. I showed you my patience.
So I gotta be perfect in order for you to be patient?
No, meaning never mind. Never mind.
Empress, now you can translate. What is he saying? Empress likes to translate. Empress, what is he saying? Do you understand what he's saying?
You don't want my translation this morning. Not on this one. Nope.
Just said, give my damn coins back.
But you might
Yes,
want
ma'am.
to um, go just jump into another app for a moment and come back
All right.
so
Or
that so
slide
that your
down and
coffee
slide.
cup so that your coffee cup intentionally so that it'll help clear the system.
Is it gonna make him have more patience? I don't know. Or be perfect? I don't know what the fuck he was saying. He was he's confusing. You know what I would say about go ahead, Pink. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that it's strange how all the women were able to pinpoint things that they, either share or don't share about their mom, and that correlates their personality or just the opposite, right? Why is it the men it's so hard to even acknowledge the things that they took from their mom? Because
Internal.
when you say you are patient, that's, are you kidding me? You don't need that from your mom. It has to be something that is
It was about me.
unique, and a lot of women up here have said things that are unique, different from the obvious. Patient, kindness, big heart. Come on now. Like, but what else did you get from your mom? Like, did you get her wit? You know, her attitude, like her, you know, sense of, yes, something of the sort. But they're
Because it was making
so
it about me, and it wasn't. It was going to be.
right. And then he goes back and talk about you, and that wasn't the conversation. The conversation is, what did you get out of your mom? Because tomorrow's Mother's Day, you know, and some people don't have their mother. If you do have your mom, you got to think of what you really got out of her. But child, oh God, men.
I would personally, I would like to thank my mama, my father's mother, for all this ass. Yes, Lord, thank you.
Wait, was patience a bad thing? I'm sorry.
Because you don't have
You related your patience to. The problem is that
You look like
related
her.
your patience. The problem is that you related your patience not to how you take care of others. You somehow managed to make your quote unquote patience an insult at Adrian.
How did I do that? Hold on, wait a minute. You have to excuse my ignorance, right? So how did I do that?
I mean, you could have
Okay,
explained
wait.
about your
Okay,
mom patience, you
so
know.
Well, as far as
that
what
would
I
be no,
got
no,
from
no,
my
no, no.
mother, right? Because it's Mother's Day, and you know, I have a mother and I have a father. Those are the two people that I came from. The one thing that I didn't see in my dad was patience. The one thing that I did see in my mom was patience and how she handled me. So
So
I
that's
So
what
that's
I'm
better
talking
am
right
about.
akin
there.
to that.
That's better. See?
That's how you could have related it. You know,
Well,
you
I
could have
am
said, you know
sorry if
what?
it came off the wrong way. I have a problem with expressing myself sometimes. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You
Sorry.
probably got that from your dad. Oh,
I
I get
might
it now.
have. I really might have, Dad got it. We got a
I don't think
problem.
you're displaying
No, but
any
see, that would have
patience
been a
at the
good
moment.
conversation right
So I
there.
don't
Just
even think
saying,
you got the
you can
patience
say,
part.
listen, I got this from my dad and I got this from my mom.
But
And
the
I really
question was
appreciate
about my
having
mom.
patience
Why
because
would
my
I lead
dad,
with my dad?
well,
No,
because
Well, your
now
mom
all
you
you
still
see
had to
got
why
the
say,
patience
you're
that she didn't
able
give
to
you none.
express
You ain't
yourself.
got
you
none. Find
had,
something
I'm
else.
all,
sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say it the right way. I'm sorry.
You know what
all
it is?
you had to
Maybe not
say.
patience. Maybe that's
Trying to focus on the
I'm
mamas, what
still
the
happy. I'm
quality
Wait,
enjoying
you
this. I
got
love
from
everybody
mama.
on the panel.
let me
Happy
Yeah.
show you.
Mother's Day, early Mother's Day.
Let me
Positive
show you how
vibes
you
to
could have made it
everybody.
better.
How?
Let me give you an example of how you could have made it better. When they said, "Oh, patience, that's what you got from your mother," you could have said, "Yeah," because I didn't see that in my father, but I saw a lot of it in my mother, and she was really kind and really caring, and handled me with kid gloves. You know what I'm saying? And she showed me patience whenever I messed up. That would have been the way to do it.
and I
Hold on.
use
Not
that.
Wait a minute. Wait a
hold
minute.
on.
Wait a
Instead of
minute.
going, yeah, I gotta be patient because I keep coming back and dealing with your ass, Adrian. That's not how you
Well,
do
you know
it.
what? Listen, I'm sorry I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? And I was bullshitting with these New Yorkers.
That's not
I
an
felt
excuse.
like I could
That's
say
not
that.
wait, hold
I
on.
felt like, hold
Uh
on. I felt like I could
just
say that to
That's
my
my
fellow New
mother with me.
Yorkers. So that's how we talk. But I don't understand why I need to give an explanation
Why are you making
before.
that as excuse though?
I
You
Why?
lied
I
to
don't
us.
Why are you
understand
using
why
where
I
You
you're
have to
lied
give
to
an
us
from
and
as an
told us you
explanation
got
excuse?
patience from your
before.
mama. You
And
lied
I
to
don't
us.
understand why I have to
You
give
He's
an
lied to
lying, and
us.
I
You
knew
ain't
that's where
got
he
no
was
patience.
lying. Because
You
patience
didn't
Okay,
have
makes
ladies,
patience. Your
let
mama
let
still
let
got
let.
it.
you
Can
feel
you find
better.
Okay,
another
ladies,
characteristic, trait,
let
or
him
feature?
go ahead and respond, and then we can respond, and let's do that. Okay, we taught him how to be, how to communicate when he's up here with the ladies. Give him a chance. We don't have to go down his throat. Let's just be a little nice. All right, but now you
Hey, that
understand.
shit
Just
ain't gonna work.
saying,
He be up
we
here
would
every
love.
morning.
I didn't say nothing.
It's
I
because
just
it's
said why you
Mother's
using it
Day.
as an
You know
excuse.
what?
That's all I said.
Is Mama
It's
T
because it's
on here?
Mother's Day
Is Mama
weekend,
T
and I'm
on here?
just trying to utilize some things
He
for
likes
my
it.
mom,
You know what it is,
things
Pink?
like that.
I understand, but Pink, he's an asshole. He is an asshole. Touch, please, touch.
Come on.
But the thing is, he could take a good beating. He could take a good beating.
Well, I got my ass whooped growing up quite a lot. You know, my tolerance is built up.
Okay, so I guess that's patience too, right?
I guess so.
Of course, it's because nowadays these people are so sensitive. Like I love when people are not too sensitive and can handle it because those crybabies make me sick.
He's a crybaby, but he's not gonna curse us out.
Listen, I'm a mama's boy, so I will cry sometimes.
Oh, I love that.
Sometimes.
I got that. Okay,
Emphasis
so
on the sometimes.
can I rephrase the question, right? Because you have a son, right?
I agree.
Yes, I
We've
do.
seen it a few times.
So, okay, so there gotta be qualities that your mother taught you that you exhibit to your son, right?
Right.
Like patience, right? You say that you
Right.
got patience. Are you very patient with your son?
Yeah, most definitely.
I love that. That's it. See how easy that was? I love that. That's what
I
I
don't
Yeah,
mean.
but I
believe.
didn't
Can
have
you
to
talk
give
to
it.
us
I
like you
said the
talk to
same
your
thing
son?
before, but I just didn't give like the description. I guess I didn't make the entrance big enough for me to drop that what I did.
What? The entrance?
Never mind.
Now you were just trying to get my attention. I get it. You want to hear my mouth. You want to hear the lady screaming and carrying on. We already got
I'm
that.
on your page. I mean, shit. What am I here for?
For my attention? Oh, okay.
It's his nugget. He gave his
He be
nugget
here
of
every
what he
day, even
thought.
on the weekend.
And
So
we
he
have to,
doing good. He
like I
show up.
said, we have to accept people where they are. We cannot try to make them what we want them to be.
You're
We have
right.
to
That
accept
might
people
be
where they
some of it.
are
That's a
and how
rock.
they
Let me
communicate.
rely on the.
Just
That's
try to
right,
listen
LT.
more
I
attentively.
don't need to do
Try to
anything.
That's
listen more
right.
attentively and you'll get their nugget. You'll get what they're trying to say.
You know what my mother told me? That I didn't need to do that.
Okay.
I don't need to do that. That's what my mother told me. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. But I understand. Because either I deal with it or not.
Well, LT, I agree with you. I meet them where they at, and I will leave their ass where they at too.
But exactly, and I'll just leave him out there. I see you and I can just leave you.
Is
Right
that
there.
Mama
Yeah,
T?
that's a possibility too, mommy. I
Yeah.
mean,
I gotta separate.
I've left a few of them,
Yeah.
strays and all,
I
by the
think
side. But yeah, so it is what it is.
so.
Yeah.
But touched you really. Please, somebody go to Atlanta and help touch out with this.
I don't hear Adrian. I'm not trying to annoy you. I don't hear
It's
it.
not
I
just me,
really
it's
don't.
everybody. And I know you're not doing it on purpose because you don't
Yeah.
hear it. Because I know that you have hearing problems. You don't hear it. But it's like, it's really like.
I want to go
My
over there.
AC.
But the other side is
I live in an older house. This house is built in the 80s. So
Hey,
we're in
Jay.
2025. Yeah.
yeah, but
So
you're gonna have to sweat for
and
a
it
little bit. You're
and,
gonna have to sweat
and
for
Well,
a
it
little
LT,
bit.
and
it
it
don't bother
and
me.
it has
I got
had
children. They
it
make more
has
noise
have
than that. Let me
some
go on.
major. Look, I moved in here in November of 2021, and my son had to do major repairs on this house, wiring and all, of
God bless him.
20 May of 2022. So it's been through some storm of repair.
Oh, well, you need to replace your fan then. Because get a newer fan. I can't believe you mad
The
enough. So
fan on, the fan is off. So
then
I don't know what you're hearing.
yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
that
the
is.
fan is
It
off.
sounds like an alarm.
It sounds like an
It
alarm.
really does. Yeah.
It does sound like an alarm.
I turned that off. I turned that off. It's not
Alarm
that.
too? Well, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's okay. That was quiet. You hear the difference?
Yeah, when she mute herself, yeah.
Yeah, I muted myself. Maybe I have. Okay, let me say this. Y'all know I'm hard of hearing, right? So I have my volume up loud enough to make sure I don't cut nobody off. I don't overtalk no one because I get accused of that a lot. Okay, on TikTok. So what I will do, I will turn my volume down a little bit. All right, because I don't want to appease nobody. I really
No,
don't.
Miss Little Touch, do you wear a hearing aid?
Yes,
Are
I
you
do,
wearing
but
a?
mine are
That's what the
damaged,
noise
so I
is.
have to get some
Yes,
new
that's the
ones.
hearing aid
I
that
have
we're
to,
Is
hearing.
that
yeah.
in
It's
your
probably
ear?
your hearing aid.
Yeah, no, I think
I
she got a
don't.
machine. Don't
I'm
you have a
not
machine
wearing
too?
them. They're damaged. I have to get some new ones.
That's
Yeah.
not it then. You look so beautiful, Casey. Look at you. Is that your
Yeah, I
baby? Look
think
at
she
that
using
girl.
them. Ain't you using a
Yeah, that's
machine
my
touch?
son.
That's probably the machine.
Look, I love all those curls. I
I
love
know.
those curls.
Yeah,
What
so he has
machine? What are you talking about, Mama Mo? What you
he,
talking about?
he has the
I was
same
asking, are
exact
you using some kind of
vibe.
machine or some type of device?
For what?
You said you were gonna turn it down. What you turning down?
I was turning my phone down, my
Oh,
cell
okay.
phone.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
what it
Oh,
is.
okay.
You can still hear it though, but it's okay, Miss Touch. We'll figure it out. We'll just keep on muting you every time we hear you. Okay. That okay. What personality traits does your son have from you, Casey?
Well, he's extremely caring. I would say sometimes he goes out of his way for people that I don't know. It's not actually a good trait because then a lot of times you get walked over.
Right.
But he cares, probably more about everyone else than puts himself second. And probably because, he's lived with me his whole life and he's seen me the way I operate and stuff and he's seen me the way I operate and stuff like that. So
I love that. No, and I get it. So then maybe is he like your mom?
no. No, nobody's like her. I don't know. Like, she's
Like,
kind
no,
of,
she's on her own.
I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, yeah, because like I said, she was so dependent, like, she was stay at home, mom. And because I was type 1 diabetic when I was young, like, nobody knew how to take care of me or anything like that. So, like, she worked at the school
Okay.
and,
All right, so then you must be loving. Are you loving then and nurturing?
yeah, definitely, for
Hey, well, you
sure.
get that from your mother. I was determined to get something. But you're nurturing like your mom. Because you got to be
Yeah,
nurturing to take care of a child who has diabetes. I mean, that's not an easy job, I'm
yeah,
sure. Right.
right.
Yeah, and you said you had one. That's like the hard one. So you went through a lot
To get
Right.
pregnant with
as
my
a child.
son. Yeah. Yeah, no, I went through a lot to get pregnant with him.
I believe that.
So, yeah, so like I had to wake up every 2 hours and take my blood sugar because I didn't have a Dexcom back then. We're talking almost 19 years ago. So like every 2 hours I had to take my blood sugar and stuff like that. And so that was even in the middle of the night. And so even whenever as soon as I found out I was pregnant, that's when it started. And it
Wow.
didn't stop until, after I had him. But
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, it
That
was
got
a
to be a
lot.
lot. Plus, and having to deal with a pregnancy on top of that, because being pregnant on your own is still a lot of things going on, right? But to have that, and on top of that, having to wait every 2 hours trying to check your sugar level, that's a
Yeah.
lot. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
yeah. Plus, it was a lot of stress too because if your blood sugar is too high when you're pregnant, it can cause damage to the baby.
Right. Absolutely. And he
So,
does,
Yeah,
and
I had gestational diabetes when I
you
was
too?
pregnant with my daughter.
Oh
mhm.
wow. So that's a lot. That's a lot. And but the
I had it too.
you had it too. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm well. I don't have to knock on wood anymore.
I had preeclampsia with my youngest son, and before having baby, period, I was told at 14 I would never have children. So I didn't see the need to do birth control, whatever, but I did it because my girlfriend was saying it was the best way to do. So I got on the birth control, but I didn't really think I was gonna get pregnant. So when I got pregnant in 19, I was like, wait a minute, I really gotta stay on these birth control pills, and they gonna make me fat. But they didn't make me fat until I had my oldest son. I started gaining weight, and then by the time I had my youngest son, I was like 200 plus. So I lost a lot of weight after, and then I did weight loss surgery too to lose some more. But yeah,
Let me ask this
I had a
question
lot of
then.
hormonal issues, and I was told I would never have children. But y'all
But
see, I got two grown ones. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so my question is because I brought it on to Casey. What is your children personality traits does your children have from you? Like I know my two children, right? So my oldest one has that softness, Casey. He has the most biggest heart. It drives me nuts because he is like so loving. I remember when we first moved to Georgia, the kids were like putting his heads in the toilet, and I was like furious. And I'm like,
I was like, Shannon, but they were my friends, mommy. And I'm like, no, they're not your friends. I'm like, that's me. They're being mean to you. They're bullying you. So that part of so he gets the soft part of me, and my youngest one got the nasty part of me. He's so mean. It's not that he's mean. Is that he just don't want to be bothered. He don't want to be bothered. He don't got no emotions at all. He's like so stone cold. Like even when my dog just passed away, he was like, Empress, I tell you my dog passed away. So even when the dog passed
Yeah,
away,
you told me about that.
yeah, he was still like, no. I mean,
Can I tell you? Can I tell you what my son got his trait from me?
please,
And I'm gonna drop down because I'm at work right now. One of the one thing he got from me is his slick mouth. Like I got slick mouth. All right, he got a slick mouth, and I like that he got a huge imagination and a creative mind. Like, and I do have that, and he's so sweet. He has the sweetness that I used to have when I was a little girl. I was very sweet, just like him, until I became a bitch, and I was made a bitch, So, but the only thing he got from his dad, and I hate it, and I'm trying to break that, is that sensitivity shit. His daddy, the ex-husband, sensitive crybaby, and I'm trying to break that out of him.
you get that from
He
his
is
daddy.
a sensitive little
That's the
man.
only thing
And
he got, huh?
Yeah.
yeah,
Stop it.
the low balls, crybaby, and I'm trying to build that toughness because I'm tough, but he does remind me of things when I was a little girl, very sweet, very kind, and I miss that about me. But in this day and age, you got a dog eat dog world, so this is the new me. But I am trying to get that sensitive part of him. And I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all. I love you, Adrian. You know I do, my
Birthday,
dear.
Pink. Happy Mother Day.
And happy Mother's Day, a little touch. And Mama Money,
Adrian,
happy Mother's
yeah,
Day.
happy Mother Day to
Crystal,
everybody on the
Casey,
panel.
just saying,
Adrian,
we love your
can I say
attitude.
something
Thank you
next,
and
please?
goodbye. And
Because
Empress,
I gotta
happy
get
Mother's
dressed and
Day.
get out of here.
Okay,
Happy
Can I
Mother's
say
Day, my
something?
pink. I love you, Pooh.
okay, love you. Rest well, please. Okay, go ahead, Touch. The floor is yours.
So, what my boys got for
Hey,
me,
Kelly.
they definitely got my stubbornness. And they definitely got to speak their mind. Let me move my head out the way. That's my mama.
I love that. I'm going to the bathroom while you talk.
They definitely got my stubbornness. They got my mouth. But I will say my youngest son, it's kind of like yours, Adrian, but the opposite. My youngest son is more caring, more compassionate, more attentive to me. He always call me. If he doesn't call me, he's going to text me and let me know that he loves me. Things like that. My older son, he's a different caliber. He's a combination of a daddy, a grandfather, me, my sister, my mom. He's a combination of everybody, and so he got different. What I do like about my older son that I think that he picked up from both sides of the spectrum, his work ethic. He really has good. He's very disciplined about work, very disciplined about his education when he was going to school and things like that. Very disciplined, and he's very focused on his goals and his aspirations, things like that. My youngest son is both of them are very intelligent young men, but my youngest son is more of a free spirit. He just go with the flow. He just do whatever he want to do when he want to do it and how he want to do it. But I like the fact that he's compassionate about others and his mama, and he's attentive to me. So I do wish both my boys were like that, but I love them both equally in their own individual way. So that's what I would say about my boys that they have got from both me and their dad is good work ethic, personality, very expressionable, good communicator, polite, mannerable, and no chaser. My older son is a no chaser. He gonna tell you exactly how he feel. You know, he ain't gonna hold back. Yeah. So I'm about to get dressed, y'all. I may come back on the camera after I get myself together, and cause I gotta head out. Thank you, thank you all for
All
the
right,
gift.
LT, you
Thank
have
you
a
all for
good
the
day, love.
compliment. Yeah, thank you for the gift and the compliment. I appreciate it all. That's my mama. I miss her dearly. Another Mother's Day, I won't see my mom, but God knows all things. So, y'all have a wonderful, blessed Mother's Day, lady, and
Thank
each and every
you.
one of you
Thank
all.
you. She here with you in your heart and in spirit. Believe me, she right there next to you.
Absolutely.
That's my mommy there.
Yes, you have a good Mother's Day little touch.
That's my mommy. This was
Oh,
last
she's
Easter.
pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's my little 83-year-old mommy. Oh, thank you for my kisses. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that we went
See, I
on.
told you your mama was finer than you, and you just jealous.
Don't tell her that shit. She's gonna remind me of that shit every when I see her. See, I told you I'm finer than you. Your friends even said it. They confirmed it. Oh, I love that. She is finer than me. I'm gonna say, look at Empress's mommy. I love it. No,
Oh,
that's your son.
so
That's
that
your baby.
that
I know
is
who looks
if
just like
if
you.
anybody
That looks
if
just like
anybody
Now
you.
that's
wants to
a little
know,
twin.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
what did he take from me? Everything,
Right.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
that's your twin. Like you spit him out.
That's probably what 3-4 years ago, but yeah, that is my twin.
That is your twin. He really is.
Now he's like, ooh, you my little twin.
I
Uh-uh.
mean, y'all
Emphasis on the
faces
little.
exactly alike, every single feature.
They
That
do look
is
alike.
wild.
I
Yeah, that's
mean,
my baby.
he's morphing a little now. He's morphing a little now. So,
I love it. Oh, Empress, you're so fucking sexy. Look at you. Is that your brother, Empress?
yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, he's handsome. I love it. Oh, what a beautiful picture of you. Okay, so what personality trait does your son? I can believe your son has a smart ass mouth like you.
Oh, he's worse than me. He's worse than me.
I love it. Good. That's what you get. That's what my mother tells me all the time. You're gonna get exactly what you did. Whatever you did to me, you're gonna get from your child.
Oh no, but
I got
it's
a
kind of
picture of my
funny because
youngest son. I'm gonna have to find the oldest picture, okay? Because he don't take a lot of pictures. But let me show you the picture of my
touch,
of my
touch, touch,
yeah.
touch. I was actually in the middle of Lord Jesus. Anyway, yeah, he's actually worse than me. He's worse than me. And sometimes I mean, you think I'm vicious and just can slice through people?
Mm-hmm.
You will never hear that blade swing.
Yeah.
You will just be on the floor bleeding out. That's the way he operates, and I like that about him. But he also has no. I do. Trust me, because yeah. Oh no. He definitely is not. I also like that he does not like to see the least of us picked in or without. You know, um, yeah. No, I mean, so look, you'll see me, you'll see me tear apart somebody on this app who is an asshole. You'll see me tear apart somebody who's a predator. But when I see people being harmed unnecessarily, you'll see me speak up for them as well.
Okay.
I don't like people to be picked on for for bad reasons. Yeah, I'm not like that. I don't like that at all. And I'm somebody who likes to take care of my community. So
I love that.
so he'll do that. He'll
No, keep going.
so I like that about him. That's another trait that he got. But when it's time to fuck people up, he's there for that too.
You don't gotta worry about it. I get it. Oh, I love that picture of you. This touch. Just, do you have anything from your children like you in any way?
Me? Yeah.
Is your
My
son?
son, he's got a lot.
LT, that's your son. He fine.
Yeah, he got
Um,
creativity off of me.
Wait a minute. Wait. So first of all, is he the crazy? Is he the one that went to the military? Touch. Yeah. All right,
she
good.
said it's the youngest one.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Thank
the
you so
one that
much.
served in the Navy. Yes, I'm
That's
sorry. I be moving slow on this navigating of this
okay.
phone. Okay,
We're fine.
I'm sorry.
We're doing well. It's fine. Okay, Jess. What? Hey, Cancer. Good morning. What? Chris. I don't know. You have a black screen. I don't know if you're trying to show us something, but all I see is black up there. Um, Jess.
Yeah.
What's your personality traits that your son has of you?
My creativity.
Is he creative? Are you creative?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
What are you creative
Yeah, I
in?
paint, I draw, I cook, I
Oh,
sew.
you so.
Yeah, I can do. Yeah, my mother made sure I wouldn't have to go for nothing, want for nothing, because of and she said it just like this too. So don't. She ain't gonna have me wanting for nothing because of a female want to be upset.
What? What?
Yeah,
What are you saying?
yeah, you heard
Why
me
would a
right.
female be upset because you don't have nothing?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't need to want. She don't want me to want for nothing, right? Even if a female is upset. So she pre-gamed me
She
to be
prepared
self-sufficient.
him. She prepared him so that he wouldn't have to rely on other people in case they were trying to, in case they were upset with him for a reason or they just wanted to do him harm. She prepared him for this world.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what she
thank you for
did.
that.
but he said a woman. That's a difference.
That you're part of the world. There's not really a
Well,
difference. It could be a
you know
woman
what?
or it could
I
be a
can't
man.
wait. Hold on. I can't be mad at him for presenting it like that because so often in this world we are taught that a man is going to be taken care of by a woman, right? And I'm not going to lie. I told what Spawn cried. I think he was probably 4 years old in my kitchen, 3 or 4 years old. Cried, bawled one day, and I said, "You know why I'm teaching these? The reason why he cried is I said I'm teaching you these things so that when you grow up, when you get big and strong and grow up, you're not going to have to rely on anybody. When you're a grown man, when you go off to college, you won't be stuck like some guys waiting for a girl to cook for him or anything like that." And that boy bawled and he was like, "No, no, I'm not leaving." But I'm telling you, this is one of the things that we often don't. But I can't be mad at him for saying this because this is one of the things some of us think about. Like, I don't want you to be stuck waiting on anybody, but I really don't want you to become one of those guys who is sitting around waiting for
I
a woman to
understand
do
what you're
stuff for you.
saying. I understand what you're saying, but to me, that was not about so that a woman wouldn't take care of you. My thing was like, I'm just making you a responsible adult, and it wasn't
Right,
because
but I'm
nobody could take,
so
so no woman could take care of you. Because to me, a responsible adult would have a woman take care of you. It wouldn't be because. So to me, because a responsible adult will take care of themselves. I wouldn't
right,
see a woman
but
don't.
he was
Right, but
prepped.
everybody can't be everything all the time. You got to rely on somebody for something.
Look, I'm not mad at you for the way you framed it. I understand.
I appreciate that breakdown because I couldn't have said it
This the
better.
backup page, Kelly. Follow this page too. She come on this one when she can't get on the other one.
But you see how much this boy stole my face? Do you see this shit? Do you see the way he stole my face?
He did.
Yeah, this is my backup. This is my backup page, and then I have a backup page. I'll be your hold on a second. I'm trying to get carried here. Um, yeah, he definitely got your
I got
face.
like 17
Yeah,
pages
child, I
of
got four. I got 4 pages because they be tripping. They got my first one in Chicago John. It took him about 3 days to try to get it back. They were finna take that one for good because
That's
they
me.
had that one gone for a month. This
Oh
one right
wow.
here, and then I had to get. That's why I made that third page because I had my second page. They were reporting that one.
where
Then I
that?
had to get a third one,
So,
and I made a fourth one just in case, so I could go online if the other ones get gone.
mm-hmm.
This
And
shit
I
gonna
don't
stay
even go
So,
going
live.
after.
They report, so it's not from lives. They report my post.
That's what I'm about to
mm-hmm.
say because you don't even. I
Mm.
haven't seen you go
Hold
live
on.
on your own in a very long time.
Wait,
Yeah,
real quick,
that's
real quick. Let me just say this, real quick. Because excuse me. I'm I've gone into I've started doing agency management under John, right? So let me throw this out there real quick for anybody who needs to know this. If on your page or like in your bio, you have your Cash App or your Venmo, take that shit down. They are snatching up big creators.
Yep. I was
So
just
if you have your Cash App on your profile, and all of that, take it down.
That's good to know. Thank
You
you.
could,
or if you're putting it in your background, like you know, you see people have it in their tag, take it down.
That's good.
yep.
I don't have that, but it's definitely in my bio on my main page. So I'll definitely go ahead
Nope.
and
Go
use
take that
that.
down. Take that
So
down.
I changed my. I don't have the dollar sign up there, and I don't have C8 or Cash App on there. I just got it
Mm-hmm.
there, like
Okay.
letters, so they don't realize that it's the Cash App. But if people see it, they can probably assume that that's what it is, because I had CA next to it, and I removed that.
Right.
And let me tell you something, Mama Money. I'd rather take your background noise any day than Mrs. Touch's background noise. It's okay.
Hey, Rose.
Whatever that noise is.
I love the sound of kids in the background. I really do. It just makes it's so much energy when you hear that background noise. I know, Mama Money, that probably drives you nuts, but I miss it. I really miss having that commotion of energy in the house. And it's morning. Good morning, and give your mommy a big hug for us, Rose. You better be doing something great for your mommy for Mother's Day. And hi, good morning, Callie. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
What do you mean okay? You better do amazingly, sexily well.
Girl, it's 5:53. Girl, I'm alright.
So, you been up all night? You been up all night?
I got up at 3:30, child.
Okay.
I'm trying to pack the clothes. We getting ready to go to Great Wolf Lodge and Universal.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Universal. Where's that Universal? Out here in Florida?
LA.
I love that. Oh, that's a day. That's a long fucking day. But I love that. Is that how you celebrate your Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Is that?
We about to have fun. I'm about to be
Well, they're gonna have fun. I love that. Are you do you like
some energy drinks?
And it's still gonna be hot. Is it hot?
It was 98 yesterday.
That doesn't sound good at all.
That sounds great to me. I wish I was there.
Girl, it is hot. It is
Really?
hot.
Okay, so Max, do you take the rides, or you gonna be the one on waiting online with everybody's bags?
Girl, now I put in there that we got autism and all kinds of shit. I ain't waiting no.
I don't mean to laugh, but that was smart. I don't mean that. You know what? You gotta use what you gotta use. It. Fuck it.
Right.
Fuck it.
No, ma'am. I ain't waiting
If I could get up, that's not. I hate to say that, but I was like, I love that, but it's like, but yeah, if you could get up right in front of the line and not have to wait 3 hours in that damn heat, yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, baby, we got ailments. Put us in the front.
I get that. Now, but you do right. Like I don't like roller coasters. I'm not a roller coaster type person. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so that's gonna be fun for you. I love that. And the thing is, but I want to encourage you, this Callie, because I was doing my quiet time this morning, and my quiet time this morning, I like to Google words, and because I think we use words so incorrectly so many times. So every morning I'll pick a word and I'll Google it, I'll put it through Webster's dictionary, whatever, and find out what the right definition is, right? So today was the word rest. And I think you rest, you tired, you go to sleep, right? Or you rest because your body's overwhelmed, you go to sleep. But when I actually Googled it, one of the definitions of rest was to reset. And I was like, I love that because we have to reset. So we have to rest in order to reset, to start again with all this other craziness of life. So I challenge you, even though you're having a great day for Mother's Day, please get some rest so you can reset and take over the world again when it comes to Monday. I challenge you because you don't have to rest at tomorrow because after all that crazy shit today, you're going to have to get some rest.
Right. The rest gonna come on like Monday night, Tuesday.
Okay. You got a busy day tomorrow too?
Yeah, it's the whole weekend.
Hey, Scooter, good morning. It's the whole weekend. I love that. Okay, so my question of the day is, what personality traits do you get from your mother?
Ooh. Okay, so I take care of everyone. I'm a nurturer. And then I stand my ground.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Your mother wasn't a pushover.
She wasn't a pushover. Still not.
I love that. She's so
That girl don't
I think the
listen.
older they get, the more like they're like, what you gonna tell me?
Right. Exactly. That
I
girl
earned
don't
my
listen. I
stripes.
be trying to raise her, girl. Look, she the worst child I got. She's the worst one.
I love right, exactly. That's what I noticed that too with my mother too. At 83 years old, I'm like all of a sudden I got rid of my kids, and next I got a mother that got my whole life planned for me. So
Right.
I completely understand that. I love that. Okay, so what traits do, and I have to come back to everybody else. So then the opposite was, and touch, yes, you could go ahead and show your picture of your oldest son. What personality traits do your children have from you?
Um, they're nurturers as well.
Oh, I love
They want to take care of everybody. They give out their toys to everybody. Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. They give away expensive toys too. Like I had to buy the Switch when it first came out. They got the Switch, and
I had to rearrange my thoughts for a second. I was like, the Switch?
oh yeah,
The game. The game.
the
Got it.
game. Yeah, they actually gave it away to their friends, and I had to
What?
kind of. Yeah, they gave it away because their friends didn't have one, and they felt sorry for their friends.
That's sweet.
Um,
Mhm.
Callie, I need you to teach your kids to play with sticks and stones.
I know, right?
Then
Yeah.
she's silly. She's silly.
I
I
think
love that. I love that. And you have a long day ahead of you. I'm excited for you because that's something that you want to do. To me, I'll be like, that's not exciting. But for you, that's exciting.
it's exciting, right?
I'm
Exactly.
glad you're able to go outside. I'm glad you go outside and you're going to actually do something you enjoy for Mother's Day. Good morning, Scooter.
Thank
I see you.
you.
Good morning.
Yes,
Good
I'm glad.
morning, guys.
I wish I
Hey,
was there.
everybody on
Hey,
the
Scooter.
panel. Hey, baby, I just got some allergies going here with the pollen, but I'm okay.
Oh, allergies. I know. I know allergies. I woke up this morning and I had allergies, but thank goodness it kind of just went its way. Allergies are not fun, especially around this time of year. So I understand. So, all right.
Rain, there's a lot of rain. It's raining real hard outside.
Oh, you in Georgia too? Because that's what Mama Money was saying, and
Yeah, I'm in
Touch.
Georgia. Yeah, she's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're right. Yeah, they're right. It's
And then let
raining
me
real
tell you
hard.
something. One of the reasons why I moved out of Georgia because when I first moved to Georgia, it was like desert. It was like I remember we couldn't even like mow the lawn because it was not raining at all. But as I lived there for 15 years, as the years was going, the weather started getting worse and worse and worse. Remember, it had a snow, and it was like, where the hell did the snow come from? And then I started noticing it was like raining every day. It was always so dark and gloomy, and it started getting me depressed because I was like,
Yeah,
I can't go outside. Who wants to go outside? It's nasty out because you got to drive in Georgia, right? It's not like everything's right around the corner.
yeah.
So you're stuck in the house all the time. I was like, yeah, I'm going to Florida. I need to be around sun. I need to be where it's bright. I could look how bright it is now. Very bright. So I can understand. So I'm sorry that you had to have a gloomy day today. I'm giving you my stuff.
Yeah, and I got a funeral service today at 2 o'clock. My
Oh, you
nephew
too?
passed. He
Sorry.
Yeah, today at 2 o'clock. My nephew passed. He unalive. He got unalive on his way to work. He just fell with a heart attack in the house. So I
Oh,
got yeah,
oh my goodness.
yeah.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Thank
and
you so
young.
much.
Sure. I mean,
I I didn't hear you, baby.
you said he said he had a heart attack?
Yeah, but in the house on his way to work, he was a good boy. If he wasn't, I would say, well, he wasn't a good boy, but I love it. He was very good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people tell, they don't tell the truth at these funerals. Yeah, he was
That's
a good
and
boy. Thank you.
how young was he?
He was only 39.
It's so young, so young, so young. And I
Yeah.
always that's so. I mean, I'm so sorry for your loss. Miss Touch
Oh
was over
yeah,
there saying
that's
that she had
young.
to go to a service today too. So I am sorry for your
Thanks for
loss.
the gifts, money.
So the question of the day was what
Thanks for the
person that
gifts,
because
Kelly.
tomorrow's Mother's Day.
You're welcome.
And tomorrow is Mother's Day, and so we were talking about personality traits that we get from our mother. Do you have a personality trait that you get from your mother, whether it's good or bad?
Yes, I'm kind of sensitive, but I'm okay. My mother's in heaven. But I mean, you stuff like that, you never get over. You just you make it through it. And I think what keeps me strong, you guys, is my baby boy. And her knowing that she's depending on me to see about the kids, and I also lost his daddy last year, which was my husband. But I'm okay. You know, sometimes I slide through here and I'll be on your panel, and I'll sometimes slide through Money Mamas. Of course, I'll be over there with Nitra at because I'm FOE. I would say just gonna put it out there. My mother was an evangelist. She was a preacher. Um, I think I was a child that when the other kids, my other sisters, brothers was outside playing or whatever. When it was sunny in Georgia a lot, then I would be the child that would be want to be up under my mother when she had the spiritual thing going on or whatever. Listen to the gospel music, especially surgery, evangelist surgery, seizure. Now she's a pastor. So I was the child that always wanted to like ooh that spiritual walk, like ooh. So the spiritual walk was just naturally I caught from her that mantle they call it. So yeah, my mother was a Taurus, so they love to eat. They to me they kind of like they stubborn. They have their way, even though if they know that you're right, they want to let's pull stuff over to know I'm right. And I'll lead you. They're leaders. Most of those Tauruses are leaders. Kind of know a lot about the zodiac signs here. My mother was kind. I think I'm kind.
I love that.
She was a giver. My mother was a giver. So yeah, I took those traits after my mother, but being towards my daddy's side, I was like more a hustler or whatever. My mother liked to work. I'll work, but I'll hustle in a clean way. So yeah, on my daddy way. But yeah, my mother, those were the traits I took after my mother.
The second question is, how are your you kind of mentioned it. How are your children like you? What personality traits do you see in your children that are like you?
My oldest, she's kind hearted. She's Cancer though, moody. Um, they like to get down for their own. They like she's a giver. She like there's been times she let me, including me, if I had like housing problems, she would let us stay and their nurturers. Cancers are very nurturing of the zodiac sign. They're the mother of the zodiac sign as well. They just real moody, but the traits after me to me with like the kind heart. My son in the army, he's kind hearted. My oldest son he's a Capricorn. He kind of move around some in the wrong way, but so yeah. My truck driver daughter Drake, she's an Aries, fire sign like me. She cares about me. Team Aries Team Aries outside. Yeah, so yes, she's an Aries. She takes to me after her daddy though. She get mad by everything. They're leaders. She's a good person though. She'll meet you and she don't have to know your child and she'll just almost buy your child anything. Yeah. Team Mary's that side. When she get mad though, she mad. She mad. Like now she haven't spoken to me in three weeks. I'm like, girl, please.
I get it though. I do that to my mom too. I get it.
I don't know why y'all do us like that, but see, y'all think that in a way we wrong too. I'm gonna put it like that because I'm wrong. I should call.
What sign are you?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, so you fire sign too? What you talking?
I can speak to that one. I can speak to that one because I am an Aries child of a Sagittarius mother, and
that's the reason why.
So we are both fire signs, and we are like, oh no, you because I guarantee you have this piece of you too, where you're like, look here, I was right, I was right, I was right. And I'll let you come back to me when you realize that I was right. Okay, thank you.
I'm an honest person. That's what I don't like about myself. I said, wait a minute, now you're not right all the time. So can I tell you, most of the time I come back and say, whoa, I thought I was right, but I was wrong, and I'll apologize. That's me. So yeah.
I love that though. There ain't nothing wrong with being right all the time. Contrary to what did the other dude say? He said I was right all the time. The other guy said that earlier today. He was trying to make a dig at me. So I understand that, but I mean I'm pretty sure that's what you love about her too, right? So that's what she gets from you. She gets from that little feistiness, that energy that I'm not gonna take no crap from nobody, even my own mother.
Yes, sir. And one thing I don't like about Sagittarius, speaking about my Sagittarius trait, my Sagittarius life, I don't like. We want stuff now. If you told me, look, you got the car, you got a proof of the car, give us till next Friday. I said, no, let's go. Can we get this done today? I don't. The Bible said be anxious for nothing, but I'm terrible, so I got to work on that. Thank you. I'll make up. Let somebody else take a turn.
Scooter, I laughed because I'm an Aries and my daughter, she's a Sagittarius. She's December 5th. So that's why I was laughing when you was talking.
So you
And
know,
my
there
oldest
you
son is
go.
a Sagittarius too.
Yeah.
There. I know you lying. There you go.
Maybe that's an Aries. I don't know, Empress, is your son a Sagittarius? And then there's a thing going on. If you all Aries and got Sagittarius, it's family.
Wait, no, wait. Oh no. So my gene line is astrologically
Oh, but your
it's
mother's
hell on it's hell. Wait, hold on. So who is it who said that she knows astrological signs?
all of us were kind of in a little way.
Yeah,
That.
I don't know
like that.
No,
like
no,
deep into them,
no.
but I know
Somebody.
a lot about them.
Okay, so think about this. I am the child of an of a April Aries and a November Sagittarius, right? That's
Oh.
me. And my brother is a Gemini. So that's what the household I grew up in was like. My child is the product of a March Aries and a July Cancer. If you know, you know.
Ooh.
And he's an Aquarius, a January Aquarius.
Sorry, Mama Money. I like women Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius deal. But like we the eat like they said Aquarius and Sagittarius are evil twins. So I like Aquarius. So we took it out of
My mother and
That's why you like
my
me.
son, my mother and my son. My son came out giving my mother side eye. I think he literally came out to shoot because she was in the delivery room. I think he gave her side eye from that moment. He's never put up with her shit.
I get it. Good morning, Edwin. Did you get some rest? Edwin.
No, he was up in Heartbreaker Line last night too. I told you he'd be over there every night. Let me
No,
go on mute.
I went, nuh-uh, not last night. Shit. Last night, me and
I woke
these
up at 7
eyelids
a.m.
was wrestling.
That what? What happened, Edwin?
Just don't touch it.
Said last night, me and my eyelids were wrestling.
Oh, he's coming
I
down,
was
Mama.
sleep.
You not telling the truth, cause you was over there fighting for your life over there at Tea Time panel. Then you went over there to HB panel for
That
just a
was
moment. I track you
yesterday
down now. I track you
afternoon
down.
on
Don't be
Tea
telling
Time.
those stories.
She was on tea time.
Yeah, he was on Tea Time. He went over to Heartbreaker for a minute. He didn't stay long, but he was on Tea Time. He was fighting for his life over there.
Of course he was because so I ain't gonna talk about that. But Edwin, I know this is a dear time for you, and I hate that you're crashing now. Okay, crashing now. But good morning, DC. The question of the day is, and I think you're gonna tell me something amazing. The question of the day is a great, amazing personality trait of your mother's that you have that she put onto you. How are you like your mom, Edwin?
The question is the personality trait of my mother.
Yeah, something. Yeah, that
My mother was 100% unequivocally, never waveringly loyal to me as her son. She was the keeper of my secrets.
Oh, that's good. She should be done.
Right?
Okay, so you
Well,
like what?
I mean, your mama know when you do stuff that don't nobody else know that you did. She don't go tell folks what she did. She try to help you manage throughout life. That is a loyal person that can take you as you are without judging you and attempt to help you be who you are. That's what my mother did for me.
I love that. But let me ask you something. Are you that way? Because it's a personality trait that your mother passed on to you.
I am absolutely that way. The problem for me as a human is I think how I display, I can't seem to get how my mother did it, if that makes any sense. Like I saw her do it, I understand it, But in application, me trying to do it, it seems to get misunderstood. And I'm trying to fix it. I've been trying to fix it my whole life. So, yes, I have the same quality because I watched it all my life, right? I'm trying to emulate it and be that. I don't do it successfully all the time. That is a personal issue of mine.
Okay, so then pick an issue, pick not an issue, pick a personality trait. Maybe I explained it wrong. Pick a personality trait that you put on from your mom. That reminds, like for me, my mom has a nasty mouth. She's very smart. She's very quick with it. She's very quick with it. So, and I get that. I get the impatience from my mother. I get the very strong will. I'm very strong willed like my mother. I don't need no man for shit type of thing. I get that from my mother. So, personality traits that you get from your mom.
I can't say a personality trait. I say it on TikTok, or I used to say it on TikTok all the time, these 3 words. But I got those 3 words from my mom. She told me, and I have this personality trait. If you're not feeding me, financing me, or effing me, you are no matter to me. That was my mom. You don't impact my life. You're just an opinionated person. And that was my mom. So straight up, like, boo, what you do don't make me poo. Her statement. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Oh, it's cute. That's cute, Edwin. I love that. So you got like all her little. So was she like witty with her little sayings?
Yeah, she was like quick with it.
I love
I mean,
that.
she was a person that would sit back, kind of like me, interact, but not really say what she want to say.
Okay.
She'll say what's being said. But if somebody really want her opinion, they probably don't, because she's been watching. My mama is a looker. You know what I'm saying? She gonna see you. She saw you before you saw her.
Right.
Because she was paying attention. You wasn't.
I love that. I love that about our mom. I love that about your mommy. And you like that too. So is she, because I think you're a very friendly person, Edwin. I think you're very friendly. I think you could get along with everybody, honestly. So was your mom a friendly person?
At my mom's service, we had to, we planned it. We got it all arranged. And when we found out how many people were coming and where they were coming from, the globe showed up, right? So we had to ask this like super big church, had to have the pastor had to look, we need space, man. Everybody gonna be sitting outside on your grass or parking lot.
I love that.
So they came. You don't really know the impact of a person until something like that happens, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like she was my mom. I saw her every day, but I mean, I didn't know my mom knew all these people. I didn't know these people cared enough about my mom. Like, you came from where? You who? Well, yeah, Miss Carolyn did this. My mom was a jeweler.
Like a
my
little
mom, literally, if your child or college student or athlete got a ring for a championship or a trophy, the company, my mom made sure that ring got to your child. The company name is Jostens. So you got some jewelry from Jostens.
Yeah.
My personal mom was the person to make sure it came out like you want.
Oh wow.
Love
you know, that's where all the class rings come from.
Exactly. So my mom impacted you, and you just didn't know it. That's how bad my mom was.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome. I love to know that. That's great.
Yes, I see. I love the information. I think we have so many things that that's why I love conversation. That's why I love conversation, because we get to really get to know each other and really get to know our hearts. You know, what's on our inside, because we all got a story. And Edwin, that was amazing. Thank you so much for even sharing that with us. And I could see how you are like her as well, because I think, and I always say that too. I live my life in a way is like, when I pass away, what people's thoughts of me are going to be, right? Or am I going to be, people are going to be like, oh, she was nice, but then in the back of the head, like, yeah, she was a bitch. She did this to me, right? So, I mean, I had a live a couple years ago about that as well. Like, what would people say about us when we're gone? And obviously, your mother's impact of your community was so large and strong that she overbearingly overwhelmed the service. So that's beautiful, and I can see that in you too, Edwin. I mean, I think that you go. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of panel is. Whether you're talking about politics, or you're talking about messy, you're talking about love, you're talking about finances, whatever it is, you were in that panel, and you're very encouraging to everybody, no matter who it is. I love that about you, Edwin. So I definitely see your mom's personality traits in you, and I appreciate that in you as well. So thank you. Thank you, Edwin. I'm giving you flowers on Mother's Day. and you're a little bit sexy too. You're a little bit handsome. Was your mama a looker? Did she know how to dress? Was she very ladylike, Edwin?
My mom is what we would call class.
I like classy.
She was
down.
classy, if that makes any sense.
No,
she
it
wasn't
doesn't.
sassy.
I can
She
go to
was
my lady friend.
classy. She's a jeweler, right?
Right.
Think of all the types of rings that she saw and inspected. I mean, like, we're talking about like in the 80s to late 90s, every Super Bowl ring that came out of the matter of fact,
so
I'm gonna
that's
show y'all a picture. My
yeah.
mom was the final inspector on the Super Bowl ring for
Yep.
every Super Bowl ring that came from Jostens for every NFL player for about 25 years.
That's amazing. I love
Like,
that.
people know my mom. I did not
Casey
know
knows your
knew my
mom.
mom.
Well, yeah. So, also, I mean, and this is how far back Jocelyn's jewelry goes. Back is my mom's class ring was done by Jocelyn's Jewelry, and my class ring was done by Jocelyn's Jewelry, and so was my son's. But also, I've been season ticket holder for the Chiefs, and so for the past several years, they've been giving us Super Bowl rings from Jocelyn's Jewelry.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
This is what I tell people. You don't know how close you are. You're only 6 people away. You know, you can have what you want. I'm from Podunk. My mom came from poorer than Dunk. But she made it. Like, she took a business class out of high school after being integrated into the Little Rock school system. And she lived in an environment where they threw bricks in her house. Her mother, my grandmother, had plate glass windows, old style house, big old windows, in the country. People would throw rocks at her because of what she looked like, not what she had in her.
Right.
So, yeah, I love my mom. I could talk about my mom all day long. That's why I say I know the type of woman that I want. Most women say, if you want your mama, you should have married your mama. Shit, I'm looking for my mama in a woman. So if you are not motherly like my mother, or have the ability to be classy without all the sassy, I don't want you anyway. I'm sorry. I'm going to
Hey, I'm classy and sassy at the same time. I think all of us ladies are. We all classy and sassy at the same time. We like that sassiness. Edwin, shut up.
in public. She's behind the doors, Adrian. She bring it.
I love that. Okay, so the other question was.
Okay, I'm give y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more tidbit. I made a post about it the other day, or some guy said it, but my dad said it. I asked my dad, "How did you stay married to my mom for all those years?" What you think he said?
I don't know. What did he say?
I'm their son. So what do you think he said, Adrian?
I don't know. I don't know why he can't
She
say
got some good punani.
She did not say that shit.
OMG.
That's what my dad said to me
Oh my goodness.
about my mama. And I was like, Dad,
Did
You
you
know,
want to
you a
hear that?
son. I don't want to know that about mama. He was like,
Yeah.
how the hell you think you got here?
You asked, so you did want to know.
I'm like, man,
All
okay.
right, don't ask a question you don't want to know the answer to.
I would, yeah, exactly. I would never ask that question because I didn't want to hear that answer at all. Mm-mm. Uh, okay, so the other question was, and I know I have to come back to you other ladies because I've been skipping around because everybody's been coming in. The other question is, what personality traits do your children have that came from you? Oh wow, look at that class. It's
They
amazing.
stubborn as hell.
Ah.
I'm like, damn, I thought I was stubborn. No, you little ninjas. Cut it out. So, okay.
Your kids are stubborn like you. Good, good. That's what you get. Better. I'm glad that they're stubborn just like you. There's nothing wrong with stubborn. And please get some rest, Edwin. I need you to get some rest because you've been definitely. I'm glad that you definitely fell some sleep, but I think you need a day like to really just turn off this fucking app and just like get some quietness in you and rejuvenate yourself.
Today is the day. I'm up early because I am going to the water. I'm going to the lake. Some of us have apparatuses that we can utilize for these services. And today, I'm going to go on the water with Jesus. So, yeah, it'll be all right. Shoot, I'm going to be good today. I tell y'all, I'm not bitter. I'm better. I renovated myself.
Did somebody call you bitter before? Did somebody call you bitter?
Well, don't think you invincible out there trying to part the Red Sea in the middle of a lake, child, because we don't want to see you go down. Stay on the side.
Hey, mommy, am I supposed to raise the right hand first or the left hand first? Do I need a pole? How am I going to make it split? I missed the instruction. Oh, you tap the water?
Just don't walk
Oh,
out.
just heat it down, Adrian, like that? Okay.
I just don't want you to walk out there trying. Stay on the side, okay?
Stay on the side. It's okay. You can get part of it. Good morning, Rich. Good morning. So, I'm glad. I love this conversation. I appreciate you guys all having this conversation with me. Mama Money, how are your children like you? They got a lot of energy like you. I know she.
Child, how are they like me? So my daughter's an Aquarius like me.
Ooh,
so she's
okay.
stubborn. She don't listen. She don't give a damn about what you say. She gonna do what she wanna do. My son. My son is I don't know if he got that from me or my mom. And then I don't know if he got it from my mom. Well, my son look out for his sister. He make sure she good. Now he might whoop her ass, but ain't nobody else gonna whoop it. I promise you. He gonna whoop their ass. So he do that.
I think you're a protector, Mama Money.
I am. Cause I will go to the school and tear it down and mess with my children. They ain't got 7 word. Child, I be there cutting up and the police be standing there next to me. So yeah, I'm a clown when it comes to them children. So yeah, he a clown when it come to his sister. And he'll fight you.
Oh, well, that's a great personality trait to have. And I don't think that, I know even on this app, I know as soon as a man come up here, he want to be all feisty, whatever, you ready, you, let me change my page and let me come back up here, let me get at him. So I definitely think you're a protector too. So your son definitely got that from you as well.
He is, but now I'm gonna tell you his greatest trait. He's so kind and loving, and he always trying to teach his sister. So he tries to teach her things that I can't teach her because they're both autistic. And to be honest, he succeeds and I fail. So that'll tell you he is helping mama a little bit because he will be able to communicate with her a lot better than I can.
Oh, I love that. I love that. He's smart.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. And that's so smart that damn, Mama Money. That's an amazing kid
That's
right
amazing.
there. That is
Mommy,
amazing.
that's amazing.
Especially at young age. And you know what? God is good. God is good because he knew exactly what he needed to do. He knew exactly what he needed to do by giving you his son and your baby daughter. I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me, Mama Money. Susu, did you tell us how your kids are like you? I know they're tall, like you.
Yeah, they're tall, and my daughter, it's just so funny. She's the youngest, but she's always bossy. She gets that from me. I'm a boss. I'm telling you, I'm a bossy person. I'm just more quiet than she is. But she's a Sagittarius, right? So it's like, and I'm an Aries. So it's either we on or we off. Because when we butt heads, it's not good. My son, he's a Gemini, so he's the calm one. He'll be like, come on, mommy, don't be mean to her. Stuff like that. But no, that's my sweetheart, is my son. He was a child who, like, if someone was picking on someone, he would be the protector. There's a little girl who she was dealing with cancer. He must have been like second grade, and all the big kids, when she dropped her book bag, they stepped all over it. Zion stopped what he was doing, and he'd pick up all his stuff. He's so sweet, and he's got the niceness from his father, because my ex-husband was a cancer, very nice person. Don't get me wrong, just not my person, So
No, I get that. I get that too. I definitely understand, especially when you've been with somebody for so fucking long. It's like you outgrown each other. So I get that. I completely get. Oh, but I love how you brought out that in your kids. I mean, I think like, and first of all, and girls, and I don't know, girls and their mothers. I don't know. When I was pregnant with both of my sons, my mother was like, I hope you have a girl just like you, and I'm like, no, don't say that.
right.
But I love how he said, "Ma, don't be mean to her." I love that. That's like mommy's son with her daughter. I'm pretty sure Mama Money. They say your son said, "Mommy, don't be mean to her."
My mother,
He do, and he be trying to stop her from getting a whooping. When she get in trouble, he stand right in front of me. He see me coming too. He be trying to stop me so I don't get him.
I love that. That's so great.
My mother, she never got to meet my kids or anything, so that's why I named Felipa after my mother. And when I tell you she's got her fiery spirit, like she's my mother in so many different ways.
I love that. So even our personality traits, and then I was talking about that earlier because Susan, you've been on here with me. We were saying that sometimes it's just in our genetics. It's something like nature versus nurture. Like sometimes we don't even have to be around them, but they got to be something, that, and even their spirit, right? Even your mother's spirit. Because I mean, how old your children didn't know your mother, right?
No, they didn't get to. They knew my father, but my father died. My mother died when I was 21. My daddy when I was 42. So he was close to my kids, and he would always say, "Oh my gosh," he said the same thing you said. She's so much like her grandmother. It makes no sense. She can even. I'm not a dancer, but my mother was. Fifi can dance like like her mother could as well. My mother could, her grandma. So.
So your daughter didn't see that, but yeah, she had
about her. My daddy was like, "This is crazy. She's so much like your mother." I said, "Yeah, it's crazy."
I love that. That's beautiful. So not everything has to be, actually there, but sometimes it's just a spirit that makes them. It's inside of them. And I don't know if it's genes, or I don't know if it's nature, nurture, whatever it is. But I love that your dad was able to see that, because I'm pretty sure your dad, when he sat there and looked at your daughter and saw her dancing, brought a smile to his face and made his heart happy to see your mother in her. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Okay, Touch. I know we saw your son already, but you want to go ahead and show it again? Touch. And Touch, you were supposed to be going somewhere, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm on my way to the breakfast I was telling you about for the women. This is the month of May, so they're honoring the women. And then later this afternoon.
I love that. Okay, do you want us to show the picture?
Yeah, it's raining.
I love that. Okay, you can't show. Now I'm repeating myself. I don't want
but you made me think, girl. All of y'all made me think about.
I don't want you.
All of y'all made me think about. Even if our parents had some imperfections.
Okay, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what happened to her because Miss Touch, we didn't hear anything you said.
In a loving way. Huh? What? I said I'm on my way somewhere.
We can't hear you, Miss Touch. Your phone went out.
Oh, I had my finger over the mic. I got little.
I have a question about that little hands, Adrian.
All right.
TikTok make everybody look big, but I heard that Miss Little Touch is really little. Touch. Is that true? Because you saw her in person.
What?
She is. I saw her in person. You could have seen her in person.
What you mean by that?
You wasn't fucking scared.
I know it. I won't
Look at
ever
our
do that
You wasn't
pictures.
again.
fucking scared.
Look at our picture.
What
Go
you mean
view
by
that.
me being
Look
little
at our
touch?
picture. I had to bend down to take a picture
That's
with
my
her.
name. My name represents a book I'm writing. I'm writing a book
Can
about my
y'all hear her?
childhood traumas and things like that from a little girl's eye of what happened to her. So that's what the name is. The name, that title is gonna be my name is gonna be the title of my book. So it's a symbolic meaning behind that name. But no, I'm not slow. I'm not touched. I'm very intelligent, and I got 2 degrees in about
We were talking about
so
your little part. Talking about your little part that you are
little part
small.
what? Little part of what?
That as a human, your statue is small. I'm 6'3", ma'am.
Oh, short. You talking about
Almost 6'4".
talking about short and
Almost
petite?
6'4". Yes, I'm almost 6'4". And so I know that you are shorter
Edwin.
than me.
I had to look down and see what that was. No, I'm not 4 foot. I'm 5 foot.
Okay. Well, I'm about a foot more inches above you did.
You're trying, Edwin. You're really trying. I get it. You're trying.
I used to be 5'1", Edwin, but my doctor said I shrink and I need to let the.
We try. We got a little touch.
You know what I love about you, Little Touch? I really mean this. You don't let people bother you, and I can learn from you with that. Cause when people come at me, like sometimes they come at you, I would have just left, right? But I like how you don't let anybody knock you down, and that's a great quality to me to have. So I'm not even bullshit. I'm serious.
Right. She's very resilient. Very resilient.
Oh, Little Touch will cuss their ass out.
You know, you got bullied a lot for having red hair, light brown eyes, short in stature, and all of that, and get bullied a lot growing up in kindergarten to to middle school. You kind of get immune to it, but then you also get very defensive, and that part I am kind of working on as an adult because I don't want to be a defensive type of person. I'm really laid back. I'm really cool. Adrian met me. I'm very laid back, but I am a talker. I'll talk your head off. I ain't gonna make no excuses for that. But at the end of the day, I love people. I really do. I love people, and I love communicating and interacting. I really do.
Well, Little Touch, it's okay if you cuss them out every now and then, because I love it when you hit my page. You get me all kind of views, child. Cuss them out.
I love to hear when she get off on somebody. Oh, when she go off on somebody, that should be fucking amazing. Because it'd be like, where did that fucking come from?
Yeah, but Adrian, you know me from way back from when I first.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Like Bud and Jeff standing next to each other because you said you're 4'11", I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah, both of us. We be towering over. I didn't know that you were that tall. I love it though.
Yeah.
I really love it that she's so. Did you hear that, Edwin?
Yeah, Susu, I'm only 5'7", and when we took the picture, I had to pull the camera down and bend over and stuff. I said, Little Touch. Now look at here.
Did you say Susu is 6 foot?
Yeah.
Hey, Susu. I have never in my life taken a 6-footer out. I would make a special trip to take you out at 6 foot tall. You tell me we can have coffee. I mean, I'm not talking about shenanigans. I just want to be out with somebody, a woman that's 6 foot. So if you have a man, tell him it can be platonic. Hell, he could come.
And
he
then
wants
she
to.
gorgeous. So don't be trying to get no eye candy on your
That's what he wants, eye candy. You know, he's been searching around these TikTok streets for eye candy. So, yep, that's okay. Susu, would you mind being Edwin's eye candy for an afternoon?
Yeah. No. And see, my friend, like I'm gonna call him my friend now. And he knows this because of the whole distance thing. But I met someone in Texas, in Houston, right? But it's the distance issue is kind of complicated right now. I probably could have moved if I want. I really was thinking of it, but then my daughter had the best thing in the world, which is my grandson. And so now I'm all about being here near my daughter and grandson.
I love it.
You know, the
You're
problem that you
that's safe.
had, Susu,
I'm about to go
is when
try
you
it.
came to Texas, you entered the southern part down there where all the refineries and bad weather and raining all the time. But had you came north, up here where the big dogs roam, well, we got some land and, we can get out. We got some water, good air, everything in the center. Dallas, Fort Worth. You'd have been here. The baby would have been born here.
Oh, can I put you on the big screen? You're so beautiful.
Don't put me on big screen. No, no, no.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I
You're
told you she was gorgeous.
gorgeous.
yeah, put a. What
I
happened?
told you.
Well, she's
My
I
traveling.
was
I don't want to get
looking.
bananas.
Yeah, I'm about to go. Remember I told you I'm going to this barbecue thing today, but it's raining here. But my daughter is
Oh,
helping.
it's a barbecue.
My hair is curly, and I don't like curly hair, because she fixed it today for me. Because the rain, it doesn't make sense to straighten it. But
Are you in
um,
Atlanta too?
no, I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So it's raining over there too. I get it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
closer to Augusta. Is closer to me, the part of South Carolina I'm in.
okay. I love it. Well, I love it. And when you want to barbecue this early, it's early. It's only
Can I
9:30.
can I have an impromptu interview? I gotta
I
ask her
used to
one more
live in
question.
Augusta, Susu.
You in
I
South?
went to
You
school at
in? You
Augusta
said you in
State.
SC,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Can you make cornbread from scratch?
No, I'm from New York originally. No.
You don't do that shit.
I'm
And she's a client from cooking.
Hey, I
She's an
you
empty
know
nester
I
like me. We
like
ain't doing
beans
shit
and
no more.
cornbread. I'm a pinto beans and cornbread kind of guy. So we can put some hamburger meat in there and make kind of but you
No.
gotta have cornbread. Now, another thing about my mom, we were talking on mothers. My mom was a Pisces, so she loved fish. So she loved fish. Her favorite meal was fried catfish with spaghetti and cornbread. That was her meal. She would fry some fillets. She would make cornbread. She would make spaghetti, and she would eat that as a meal and serve it to us often because that was her favorite meal. So you got to be able to cook
Arkansas
cornbread.
thing. Spaghetti with cornbread and fish.
That's different.
Yeah, no, it's something apparently they do down in the South, but we don't do it in the North. We don't do it in
But
New
you
York.
can't have very dry spaghetti because it don't work because the bread is dry. So your sauce has to be just right. It can't be too loose, wet, and it can't be too dry. So you have to be. My mom used to say, in order to make this meal taste good, you got to know what you're doing with the spaghetti, and your cornbread got to be on
What
point.
kind of sauce? It's not a spaghetti sauce, right? It's not a
No, it's
tomato.
spaghetti sauce, but it's the texture of spaghetti sauce. Some people can make spaghetti sauce where it's runny. You can have a spoon to get the juice. And some people can make it so dry that you don't see no juice on the noodles.
With
People make
fish?
spaghetti how they make my mom, that was her meal. Trust me, I
I ain't
know
gonna shade your
that
mom. I
people
ain't gonna
make
shade your
spaghetti
mom.
different. Because my mom then been like, don't eat that bullshit. What?
I
Don't
don't eat.
eat
I don't
that.
make regular spaghetti. I make baked spaghetti.
I like baked spaghetti too. But you eat it with fish?
I eat it with fried chicken.
Okay. Really? Do you really?
Not
I
a
never
fish.
said that either.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was the ultimate.
I'm not a fish
Chicken
eater.
is
I don't
good.
eat fish, so I
She
fry
was good
chicken with
chicken.
mine.
I didn't know that. I didn't. I mean, my father's Italian, so spaghetti was just with chicken cutlet, parmesan or eggplant parmesan, and it wasn't spaghetti sauce. It was like a gravy where you had sausage and ham and all that other type of shit in there. So I couldn't imagine just having it with fish.
Adrian, that's it.
Adrian.
Who made the spaghetti you just mentioned?
Well, my mom did. My mother's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
My father's Italian. But
Okay,
my mother
wait.
only took
How
Italian.
your mom made spaghetti, how
Mhm.
you described it,
Mhm.
is the spaghetti that my mom made to go with her catfish and cornbread. Now, you know how your mom, when she can make her sauces more creamier than others?
Okay.
Okay? My mom said that the sauce has to be very creamy, smooth. That
Okay.
smooth one. And
Okay.
then when you add the cornbread to it, it's like an accent. Because you know spaghetti, you know what I'm talking about. See?
No,
Conversations rule
I
the
never had it
nation.
with fish, but I get it. I get what you're saying though. Maybe if it was like a cream sauce, like a regatta type of sauce, maybe like a type of creamy sauce, then maybe I will understand it with the fish. I don't know. But I
It's a
get it.
creamy sauce. That's what I'm saying.
But I said a tomato sauce. It's not a tomato sauce then.
Look, spaghetti sauce can be made in the same fashion from a variety of things because spaghetti is complex. You know this, Adrian. There's not
Oh,
one spaghetti, there's several of them.
well, there's
As
different
long as the
spaghetti with
sauce
different
is right and it's flavorful, it'll taste good.
No. All right.
That's why we friends.
We are?
We are.
Oh, I'm your friend too, but that's not why we friends, because I wouldn't eat that. But I get it. I ain't gonna she's exhausted. Who's exhausted? I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. How did you know, Asia, baby? I've been doing this since 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock this morning. So and happy Mother's Day to
Happy
you.
Mother's Day, Asia.
Happy Mother's Day to you. Is what we were talking about today.
I think she's saying you exhausted at Edwin, but I'm the only one gonna say it.
Edwin should be.
I ain't got no chip. Okay, I ain't got no Asia.
I've been dealing with
For Mother's Day. This is what I'm going to get you, Asia, for Mother's Day.
Mornings. I've been definitely
Asia.
dealing with Edwin for the last 4 mornings.
Asia, I'm going to give you a gift for Mother's Day. You are now one of 3 people on TikTok that if you see me in these streets and you put a chair in the comment, I'll drop out the box immediately.
What does a chair mean? Go sit down somewhere?
Get the hell, sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Oh, let me see something. I think he's talked himself out. He's slowing down, Mama Money. Can you tell? He's definitely slowing down. A couple days ago.
Not at all.
Now I'm starting to see him that he's kind of like he's on a downer, but he's gonna refresh himself. He's gonna rest at the lake today. So please rest, Edwin, because I know tomorrow's gonna be a hard day for you. So please just go ahead and rest. Get off this fucking app. Go to the lake. Go rejuvenate. Be like Moses and part the Red Sea and take it easy. And take it easy. You come up here. You gotta answer my question, Asia, baby. Good morning.
Hey, Adrian. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day weekend, ladies.
Happy Mother's
Edwin.
Day.
Hey, Asia, baby. Happy Mother's Day, love.
Thank you. I came up here to tell Edwin he really want people to chop my heads off now because if I get in the box or if I put a chair in there and then he dropped, they can be like, Asia baby thinks she own all the men.
Like 4K, she got a chair for
Girl,
me.
you know you gonna be his girlfriend by the time they get through that conversation, so you better leave that alone.
Okay.
Man, they can change respect into the most treacherous rumors. It's so fast.
They feed off of the negative instead of doing the positive. So I guess I completely understand what that is. So, but the question of the day is, since you up here, and I was about to end my live because I am exhausted. I've been doing this since about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And it's Mother's Day weekend. So what personality traits do you get from your mom?
Definitely my nurturing.
Oh, I see that. I see that you're very nurturing. That's like with Edwin.
You know what? I get a lot from my mom. But like my mom and dad were so yin and yang. Like they I guess I'm like a little dot in the yin and yang. Like it's like I really have a perfect fit of both of them. But for my mom, I think I have a lot of different personalities that I can pull from.
Right.
Whereas my father really taught me how to manage that and pull them out at appropriate times, if that makes sense.
No, absolutely makes sense.
But yeah, from my mom, I definitely got my nurturing spirit because like I even had to manage nurturing because I'm the oldest of 5 kids. So as a little one, there'd be times where my dad would be like, all right, you need to sit on down. You are not their mom. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So.
No, I definitely get that too. But I can see you, the nurturing part. You're very nurturing, especially with a lot of people. That's why people would say that about you, is because you all have that very nurturing nature spirit inside of you. So I could definitely see that. And was that your mom? I know you put up there real quick. Aww.
Yes. Hold on.
Oh, bless her.
I love that.
I like your mama. She look like she whooped your behind.
She did.
He
Yeah,
definitely
Jermaine.
straightened his ass out. I can see that. I could definitely see that. And so the next question was, Asia, baby, how? Because I know you had babies as well. How were your children? What personality traits did you bring out? Did your children have from you? Mhm.
My oldest son, I have to be honest, he definitely got his Mr. Know-it-all from me. Uh,
No, you're not a know-it-all, Asia, baby. I
well,
would have
that's the
never
thing.
said
See, he
that.
didn't learn this. He didn't learn the craft of being a know-it-all and how to
But
be a
it comes with
know-it-all
experience,
appropriately.
I'm sure. I'm sure it comes with experience.
His because he grew up with me as a know-it-all as a mom, so he's a young man who likes to say he knows. He'll be like, if you no matter what, you can tell him my birthday's tomorrow. He'll be like, oh, I know. It don't matter what it is. He knows everything. As soon as you're informing him, his response is ready-made, and it's, oh, I know, and it drives me insane because
Oh, no,
I
sweet.
know that he feels like I'm a know-it-all, but I don't say I know everything all day.
Right. I mean,
You
no,
know
but
what I mean? So it's
know-it-alls
just a
usually
little
don't.
different.
Know-it-alls never say that they're a know-it-all. Everybody else thinks so. But they don't never admit that shit. But I'm so happy.
Look,
But happy birthday to
you're
you.
probably fighting his case.
Edwin, your mother is beautiful, Edwin. Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, what amazing pictures that you have of her, too. Very amazing pictures. Okay, so what about the little ones?
my
Feisty?
little one, he's 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see a lot in me
Okay.
of him. But I think when I do see a lot in me of him is when he gets serious. He has this little face that he makes when he gets serious, and he does his eyes sort of like he moves his eyes and he looks at you like, really?
I can
And
see that.
I feel like
You
he
don't
got
never
that
show your
from
face.
me
I can see your face doing that.
because I'm doing the gentle parenting with him, right? So I give him that opportunity, like that little warning chance, like, oh, this is what we're doing right now. You want to try this? So sometimes he'll do it to me. And then like we were in Marshall's yesterday shopping for my nephew's birthday. And I had told my niece and nephew to stay right by my cart. So I had told them about 3 times, this is why I don't get other people's kids, because y'all don't listen. If y'all get kidnapped, y'all mama's gonna be mad at me. You need to stay by my cart. So my son must have picked up on like the vibration of my voice. So he's sitting in the car getting pushed around and he's popping his fist like what I do to him when I'm letting him know you're about to get in trouble. So he's sitting in the car looking at his cousin just popping his fist all throughout the store. He definitely got that from me.
They watch us. They do watch us, especially the little ones. They see it. They have our personality streak. They might grow out of it, but they definitely see that, and I love that. I love you.
And I had to play it off. I'm like, right, man, let them know they're gonna be in trouble. I had to play it off. I'm like, when he stop popping his fist.
Oh, that's so cute. They don't know, but he knows.
It was clear he was about to give somebody a beat down. That was the funny part because he only 3. He in his car
And he
just
was
popping his
telling
fist all
too.
throughout the store.
He was gonna tell because he's like, hey, I'm telling.
You better stay by this cart right by me because if I can't go nowhere, y'all can't go nowhere either.
Exactly. I love that. And you said your birthday was tomorrow?
Mine?
Is that, did you say no, your birthday was tomorrow too, or his
Oh no,
birthday?
my nephew has a birthday coming up.
Oh, your nephew has a birthday tomorrow. Oh, so that's kind of sucks at the same time.
Yeah, and he's a Mother's Day gift to his parent, and his mom's going out of town.
Okay. I love
But I
that.
told her,
I love that.
hey, I said, don't let nobody guilt trip you. This is my brother's weekend. Do you live it up? You spend one of these days in a hospital bed in labor by yourself. Anybody trying to hear what nobody else got to talk about? Enjoy your life, girl.
I love that. I love that. I was talking about
Yes,
earlier.
I told my brother I'll bag him up if he want to do anything while he, keeping them while he ain't gonna have her to bag him up. Because that was his biggest thing. How you gonna leave your kids?
Well, you know,
I'm like, boy, shut up. She can leave her kids with their dad.
They act like they don't know how to, like the whole world's about to end. Like, what do
He
you
just don't want her having fun in Vegas because he can't go. We all know what that is. He could tell that to the birds.
Exactly.
I'm gonna drop. Okay. I'm gonna drop. I want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. And whether it's raining or not where you are, have a beautiful day.
Thank you,
Yes,
Empress.
ma'am.
And please
Likewise, lady.
get
Thank
some
you.
rest. Get some rest because, like, again, earlier today, I was saying my quiet time was about rest, right? And you know how Mr. Washington always has us googling shit, right, in words. So I got into this bad habit of googling words every morning. I'll pick a word and I'll Google word because I think we misinterpret our words all the time. We use it improperly. So today's word was rest, right? And when I actually Googled the word rest, the word, one of the definitions was to reset. So I took that to heart today because I think sometimes when we think of rest or when we're tired, when we go to sleep, we're like kind of overwhelmed and it just happens like my body can't take it no more, so I got to go to sleep type of thing. And I think we do it a lot on this app. And also we do it as mothers, as aunts, as daughters, as sons. We do overwhelm ourselves and we just sleep instead of just resting. And rest, it hit my heart today when I talk about rest, and we all need rest to reset. So for everybody, please go ahead and just spend a little bit of time today, every day, but especially because it's Mother's Day and because we have so much on our plate with all of our being a mother and being a daughter and being a caregiver and being loving, to definitely take some time just to rest and reset and take that to heart. So I am going to go ahead and end this live because I've been doing this since 4 o'clock in the morning and I need to rest and reset again. Oh, let me see Mama Money. She finally showed a picture. Oh, what an amazing picture. Oh, he handsome. He's handsome. Oh, look at that.
Oh, don't be saying that, child, because he thought he was too.
Oh,
He
I
thought he
know.
was.
No,
It was a
he's
mess.
amazing. Oh, I could tell he was a mess, but look at your beautiful smile. Look at that. You're so happy. I love your little bow. I love that bow in your hat. Thank you for sharing your family with us. I appreciate that, Mama Money. I love to see that. I love to see that. Mama Money, you have an amazing Mother's Day. I know your house is already crazy and going nuts or whatever. And I'm sure Angel Baby's house is going crazy and nuts too because I miss that noise. I miss that noise.
Almost. He's up, but he's not ready to bother me yet.
All right,
He's
so
like me. He takes the first couple of hours when he wakes up to himself. Then he'll come looking for me when he's tired.
Oh, I'm sure he does, and just want to squeeze on you. I like how when they first wake up and they're still half asleep and half awake, how they just look for us so they could just cuddle.
Hmm.
I know. I love
See,
that.
mine doesn't do that anymore. He's grown up.
Oh,
But see, when he wakes up, I'll have him something to drink already right there. His little snacks. He'll have either some apples or some oranges cut up right there already. So it's like anything he actually would need, he already has it. So
yeah,
I just
Mama.
kind of let him, the beginning half of the day, because I used to am working in the morning anyway. I just let him wake up. If you still want to lay there, because he knows he'll wake up and he'll see his stuff right there. He'll be like, okay, everything's all good. When I get ready to eat it, I'll eat it.
I love that.
And then he'll just come looking for me, like if he's like, need a diaper or something, then he'll be like, excuse you, you got a baby.
I love that. Oh, I love that he's just like you. I'm glad he's just like you. I love that you're an amazing mommy. So please get some rest. Please get some rest. Disconnect.
I'll try.
I know it's hard. I don't know why I say easier said
You
than
are
done.
right. I am one of those people that I pass out from exhaustion. I don't have a set bedtime anymore like I used to before I had a toddler.
Right, exactly.
But honestly, everybody used to laugh at me because even before I had kids, I would go to bed at 7 o'clock.
It was, girl, I'm in bed by 7 o'clock.
They'd be like, girl, what is wrong with you? I'm like, man, look, good night. I don't have to stay up for this 18-year-old.
And that's the thing too. And I think it's like because of a thing like this, our nature, we just go, 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 go. Like honestly, I don't think this is me in empty nest. And even though I kid around with you guys, but I really do miss the noise because I've been having noise in my house since I was 18 years. For the last 30 years,
right.
I've been go, 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 go. Being a mother for so freaking long, it's always been go. So when now that it's like, it took me a while to get here, but I'm actually enjoying the rest, the quiet. So I like a little bit of noise, but I don't want it.
Yeah.
I keep it with you.
And that's good for you because when your son will have children for you. So if you do long for it, you'll be able to.
I'm a grandmother already, and I be telling my son, "You keep him over there." With that shit.
Oh my God.
He be getting mad too. He in Arizona. And actually they're coming in July. But it's definitely God bless both of y'all too, because I couldn't do it no more. I had my grandson for like a day or two, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't.
It's also very different when it's not your child too. When they're not used to your setup and your routine, it's gonna seem chaotic for you. You
It
know.
is. Yeah, exactly. And the older you get, the more. Because I'm pretty sure too with you, Asia,
Yeah,
baby.
you'd have
The
lost your
younger
patience
you're
already. You
older,
like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure the way that you was with the older one is definitely different than the way you are with your younger one.
oh yeah, but honestly, it's in a whole different way because I
It
didn't
is
know anything about gentle parenting with my oldest son.
right, right.
So,
Yeah,
and
but
it's more
it's cool.
frustrating for me because my family's not they're not supportive of the way I raise my younger son.
Right. Oh, because it's again that
And
gentle parent.
he's not managed or anything, but they just, I don't know, I tell them they're sick all the time. I'm like, y'all are sick. Y'all be wanting to see people get a whooping. Like,
Well, I mean, but so I love the way that you put that though. It's definitely I called it like I was too tired to deal with you. You can have whatever the fuck you want. But gentle parenting sounds way much better.
no, gentle parenting is hard. It's just you don't have to deal with the emotional aspects of putting your hands on your kid though. So for
Right.
me, that
Yeah.
is
No, I get
more
it.
freeing
Mm-hmm. I get it.
because
And
they are
my
only
kids are
kids, you
my kids
know.
are 10 years apart. So with my older one, I was definitely more rougher, tougher, like suck it up type of thing. With my
Right.
youngest one, it was more. Yeah, I never had to put my hands on him ever. I don't know what it was. I don't like it. To me, it was just like I was too tired to do that harsh parenting. So yeah, I guess I would call. I told it I was just like I was too tired for this shit and I wasn't gonna deal with it. So go ahead. I couldn't. I didn't have that energy. But I love the way you put it, gentle parenting. I want to start using that. I'm like, yes, I did gentle parenting because of course my oldest one is like, you too easy on him. I wasn't treated that way because it's so funny because I know I keep on saying I'm gonna go, but with my oldest son, right? So he's gonna come. 9 out of 10, my son is gonna sit down. My oldest one, he's gonna sit down at the table when he eats. My youngest one is gonna take his plate and he's gonna go into his room. And my oldest one be like, why are you letting him go ahead and eat in his room? I'm like,
Right.
I said,
And
sure,
you
let's
and
do
also
this.
too, that's growth because what we do, we did what we knew, so we knew that you couldn't eat in your room or whatever the case may be. But
Mhm.
then the reasons are different from parent to parent. Some
Exactly.
parents don't want food in the room at all. Some parents just you don't clean up behind yourself, so they can't trust you with food in your room. It
Right.
depends. So then as we evolve as parents and we experience it ourselves, we realize, oh well, our kids can clean up after ourselves. It's no problem for them to eat in their room. We don't have to be that harsh on that, and they know that the rules. The first time you leave a plate in here, you don't have to ask me anymore, right? So, yeah, I think it's the evolution,
Yeah,
you know, of us as
I think
parents, and then all of our kids are different. So you have three,
Mhm.
so you get a little more insight into what works and what doesn't than I would, because I only get the 2 shots. But for my first one, at least I got, you know, up till he was 18 out of the way before I had the second one. So I kind of
Full time
could
issue.
gauge, you know, was it stuff that didn't work or that was a complete waste of my energy with him.
Mhm. That
Like
was
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a helicopter mom, but I'm trying to come around to being, you know, not so helicopterish with this one. I'm still gonna watch him, but
right.
I'm gonna try to tweak the way I watch him, if that makes sense.
No, absolutely, this makes sense. And again, with getting older, like Touch was saying that earlier today too. Touch a yakko. Hold on, let me say something, Touch. But I think that we were something like there's no manual to this, right? There's no manual.
Right.
There's no manual.
Exactly.
You wasn't. And that's fun when you hear about these men about women are being raised to be a wife, and it's like you. No matter how much, no, you don't. You have to go through it in order to and go through the bumps and the bruises of it. But it's not perfect. There's no fucking perfect. And like you said earlier, everybody is different. All children are different. Oh, I thought so.
Right.
I guess I'm up to something is happening with my phone. All right, Touch, go ahead. Tell me what you want to say. Hello, Miss Touch. She even know she is right.
Hey. Look,
Hey!
I wanted to tell you something, Adrian, and I want you to hear me attentively, okay? I think you are a wonderful person. You're beautiful to look at and admire and glow, all of that good stuff, right? But I want to say, well, I don't mean the but. I didn't mean to say the but. What I wanted to say is, I love you. I think you are an amazing mom. I think we don't, as sisters and women, we don't give each other enough accolade and to let people know. Because a lot of time, people don't always appreciate us with words, and sometimes we need to hear the word, you know. So I want to tell you, I think you are an amazing mom. I haven't been in your presence with your children, but I could just about imagine the way they smile
and those pictures show just how much love
My son
you
keep on
give to
coming in and
them.
out of this damn room. He's in here now. My son keep on coming in. My son's 28 years old. He keep on checking on his mom. So that's how you would know, because he's on checking on her.
And I think for one, I love you and no judgment. And I think a lot of time we as women, we so busy being selfish about who we are and never think about what somebody else is, to us. And meeting you and realizing that I can have friends in Florida, all over, wherever, and they don't have to be mutually connected to me by church or job or things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So the connection that I made online is really outside of my norm, because most of my friends I built long lasting friendship with were people that I either grew up with or in the church or through school or work, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
to have had made friends with people online, to me that was really outside of my norm and my comfort zone. But I embrace it, and I am really trying to adapt. I haven't quite conquered the adapting, but I am.
I don't know if that's real. I don't think none of us.
What I mean by that is some people will say that they love you and they care about you and all of that, but they'll downplay you and talk about you behind your back. That's what I'm talking about. And I never got that with you. I've always got true transparency about you and the friendship or whatever. I feel like you genuinely
We go way back.
really
We go
do.
way back even before Messy Talk even came about. So I don't worry. You know we
I
go back.
feel that way.
I love you, Touch. You know I do.
Yeah, but some people will smile in your face and tell you they love you and all of that, and they don't love you at all. They don't even like you, yet alone love you.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's why I got all these pages. Fuck them. No. All these pages.
Yeah, you say that a lot. You say that a lot. But I love you all. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful Mother's Day, all the moms
Miss
in the
Touch.
audience, in
I
the
get my
comments.
independence from my mother.
Yeah.
Miss Touch, can I get you to tell my mom Happy Mother's Day? Because she adores you.
Who? What?
Oh, that
Yes,
is
my mom.
amazing. For real?
I had my mom watching y'all when y'all were on the party bus. And when y'all was in the gas station doing the line dance, my mom was with me that weekend. So she was watching the TikTok stuff with me. And I said, look, I was like, Mom, this is how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna wear me a short dress when I go out with my friends when I get older. Wait till you go to college. And my mom was like, okay, get it, little touch, get it, little touch. I have
Oh
been
my
looking for you, but I
goodness.
haven't
I
seen
feel
you.
so blessed to hear that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
so
definitely.
wonderful.
You don't even
Let me
know
say
it's
this to Mom.
watching.
Let me say this to Mom. Let me say this to Mom. Happy Mother's Day, sweetheart. I hope you have many, many more. And I look, let me tell you something. God is good, because you know what? I needed to hear that. I really did. Thank you so much. And you be blessed. Have a
You're
wonderful,
welcome. And thank
wonderful
you. Happy
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
I love that. Thank you for
You're
sharing that,
welcome.
Agent Baby.
Same to you.
You never
Same to
know.
you.
You would never know, and that definitely touched your heart. Touch, you have an amazing time at your Women's Day event at your church today. Asia, baby, you have an amazing day doing all the shit that you're doing today. You as well, Mama Money. I'm pretty sure
You
I can't
too.
even
Thank you.
all the things that you guys are doing today, because I mean the list goes on and on and on. Edwin, you have an amazing day. Resting near the ocean. He's about to split the Red Sea right now. He's gonna go in. There's my son coming in again. I guess he wants to talk to me. So Edwin, you have an amazing day. And get some rest, Edwin. You've been on these streets like for the last 3 days. Look at him. Look. Can I see your handsome face real quick? Let me see your handsome face. You can't hear me. We can't hear you. You know that, right? Oh man, we can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Nope, still can't hear you. And happy Mother's Day, Curvy Aries. I see you down there. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. Y'all
Are you
have a
trying?
wonderful Mother's Day. Let me just say this to all the mothers out there: big dogs like mamas. It's good to see y'all. I am so glad y'all exist.
Go to
Because
bed.
y'all are the people like me want. Big dog OG, Adrian. Little touch. I didn't know you was little, but you have touched some people today, I see.
I
Miss
love that.
Asia Baby, you got a chair whenever you want. Mommy Money is also a chair lady. You probably didn't know that. Miss Donna Troy is the third one. So there are three ladies. Throw up the chairs if y'all want me to sit down.
I ain't,
Thank
I
you,
ain't,
Down
I
there.
Edwin.
ain't,
Thank you,
I ain't giving
Edwin.
you no
I
See
soup.
y'all
appreciate
later.
that.
Right, anyway, thank you. And I'm not like I'm gonna let you sit there and suffer. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna give you the rope. I'm gonna just let you suffer. So you put yourself in a situation, you get yourself out of that fucking situation. Crystal, I don't know if you fell asleep on me up there. You're taking care of your mommy because Crystal is an amazing caregiver and she be taking care of her mommy, and that's a lot of fucking work. So I'm pretty sure that's what she's been doing, listening to us. You're echoing. I can't hear myself.
Adrian, that's my oldest son. I got the picture up
Oh,
now.
there you
I'm
go.
sorry. I'm sorry it
I know
took
you're
so
talking about
long.
that. I'm busting my pants. I gotta go bathroom so bad. Oh, you look beautiful, Judge. I see you. I see you. You looking good. Very handsome, Judge. He looks very small. You're very handsome, Judge. You having a great day. Crystal,
Thank
I don't
you.
want to on
Thank
your
you.
ass on somebody else's live. You're welcome. You look beautiful, by the way. I can see a little bit of you, and you look gorgeous. I love you guys. I'll be up in the morning. I'm gonna probably be on my main page. Hmm? I can't. I'm gonna mute you because I can't hear myself. I'll be on my main page tomorrow morning, so we'll be talking about Mother's Day again, I'm sure, and hopefully we can hear another great stories. I have another Mother's Day question because I want to celebrate us mothers, and I want to celebrate your mothers as well. I think that was beautiful. Asia Baby said that about you don't even know who's watching us, and I think that's the reason why we need to be mindful of that sometimes. I love you guys. You have a great rest of the day. Good morning, Burns, and have an amazing day on purpose. And make sure you rest. Bye. Bye, Mama Mia. I love you. Mwah. Crystal, mwah. Liz, bye. Evan.